I will always be jealous. Like, Maul can get a shirt with any fucking color in it, and he somehow got sneakers to match it perfectly. I notice that shit every episode. Like,
you could just say like, "Yo, Maul, how you do that there?" That's all you gotta say. Like, you ain't got.
What is this, a Fab song?
Yeah, I'm just saying. You could just call me, baby D. Just ask. Like, we could kick it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come to the closet. I got some shit for you. So good. You know what I mean?
You gonna style Demaris?
Nah, she could. You know, she wear baggy stuff, so she could get some of my t-shirts and stuff like that.
I've been asking for some Godspeed shit. He ain't gave it to me yet. He got the whole line.
What you asked me for? Just anything?
Yeah, and I asked you for that Palm Angels crew neck. I've been wanting that shit so long.
That's still in the cleaners. I gotta go. They might have shipped my shit off. That been in the cleaner so long. Like, I don't even know if they still got that. I gotta go check.
I like Palm Angels. I just don't think I can pull it off.
Why?
Because you look like the bear?
That too. But I don't know. I feel like I'd look like
it's kind of like Jordan with a Jordan jersey.
Like a white Mexican from the IE. That's how I feel like I would look if I wore it.
If you wore Palm Angels,
yeah, that's just how I feel. I don't know why. It's a great brand. I just don't think I can pull it off.
I just think you're thinking a little too deep into that, but it's okay. It
looks like great product though.
No, it feels great. I got to give Demaris that. She's been asking for that sweater. I'm gonna go get it out the cleaners. Hopefully, they still got it.
Thank you.
Just like the sneakers that she's owed.
I got her some sneakers.
I'm not gonna talk about. We're not even gonna talk about the way that
cool.
Maul has disappointed me in this relationship. But Rory, what else?
Damn, that's crazy. When they say disappointed,
she's not even mad anymore.
Yeah, that's just disappointed. Is like she
expected better from me.
Yeah, that's what disappointed.
She had you up on this plateau and then realized that she was right down here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, Rory, what else you feel like you can't wear because you white?
I mean, anything from the new Kanye line.
I think that's actually on brand.
Yeah, you fit
with a new haircut.
You should actually really pull that off. The new campaign for the.
It's just a little too on the nose. I feel like if I wore it,
yeah, it's too easy.
Yeah, like if you wore it, it's like edgy and like, what does he really mean?
Yeah, like what?
For me, it's like good. No, that's what he means.
That's who he is.
We know
that's in his DNA. Yeah. Yo, Kanye, send me my $25 back.
Oh, you still ain't get your shit?
Yeah, man. I ordered them Nazi boots, man.
You deserve to get scammed.
Them Nazi boots ain't come yet, man. That was like, it was still cold outside when I ordered that for $25.
Maybe you went to your old apartment.
Let me stop saying Nazi boots. They was some dope boots. Like, they look like durable. I like them because they look like they was great for just snow, nasty winter days. You could just throw those on.
Like maybe in the mountains of Germany.
Or the mountains of New Jersey, wherever,
or like invading Paris.
Yeah, no, they look like they were good everyday, just knock around boots, and it was for $25. I was like, why not? But he ain't sending me yet, so Kanye, send me my money.
He probably has some international shipping issues at the moment.
Tariffs. Everybody blames the tariffs. Trump and the tariffs. That's all.
I wonder what Kanye's tariff is. Having the same tariffs than a Nazi gear that's being made overseas. And the irony that it's made in China is even funnier, but I guess that's a deeper conversation for another day.
Oh man, we are back, sponsored by Boost Mobile.
Yes. We'll be I saw that YouTube now will allow us to curse within like the next few seconds and still be monetized. I don't know if we can say Nazi within the first 3 seconds though.
Yeah, that's towing the line. That's asking for
maybe just keep it, but it'll be a test. It's an experiment.
It was past 7.
The Nazis did do experiments.
It was past 7 seconds, Peeje. We should be good. It was past 7 seconds. That's all.
Just get rid of the rule at that point. Like it was a minute before, right? Something like that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It was like 4 minutes, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, but honestly, we shouldn't be cursing in the first 7 seconds of anything. Like,
fuck that.
See, baby D now demonetized, and I got to dock your pay. That's coming out your pay. Don't worry about that.
That's crazy.
We have a swear jar.
Yeah. We were supposed to. We been supposed to have a swear jar.
Yeah, we were.
We been supposed to do that.
I do want to get better.
$4,000 in there by now.
I do curse more than I should at 35.
Yeah, I was talking to my mom about that. She was laughing like I was with her and my aunt last weekend, and they was telling me stories about when I was young. They used to get a kick out of me because I had like a terrible mouth. They used to curse all the time. And one of my cousins watches the show, and she was like, like he be talking crazy, he be cursing, but I love it. So my mom was like, he still got that potty mouth. But I'm like, I really don't curse a lot. Like, not a lot. I curse, but I try not.
By whose standards, though? Like the average, everyday working person, not at a dock or a construction site?
I mean, yeah, like a New Yorker. The average, I curse less than the average New Yorker.
No, I think you're right on par.
You think so?
Yeah.
No. When we have conversations like regular, I don't curse.
Maul's not that bad. I feel like me and Rory are really bad.
I'm definitely bad, which is crazy because I mean I am stupid and I can't read, but I don't need to curse. Like I can find other ways to fucking say things.
Yeah, exactly. It adds a little seasoning to your emotions. That's all.
You know, just because again, we don't like work construction or something, and like I can't get my anger out on cement.
I mean, we're not building the culture right now, brick by brick.
Well, yeah, okay. Metaphorically, yes.
Yeah, okay.
It's leaning for sure right now. Let's check the specs. But yeah, I don't know. Curse words just they get rage out of it. It just feels good.
Yeah.
I was cracking up like because of, my little rant last episode. There were so many people in the comments like, since when does she have this energy? And I was just like, oh, y'all don't know I curse. Y'all think I curse that well just like with no practice? Like I cuss people. Cussing niggas out is like my forte. I specialize in it.
Oh, they don't know that about you?
They
come on. Y'all don't know Baby D if y'all don't know that about her.
Cussing niggas out.
She can't wait. She lean into cussing the nigga out now.
Yeah. Yo, but I was rewatching that and I'm like, yo, this is why you can't be fighting.
How much anxiety did you have after that?
I had terrible, fight. I was hungry, fresh off a flight.
Checking your phone every 4 minutes?
No, I wasn't that bad. But just when I
was canceled. Wait till you got to check to see if you canceled it. Y'all don't know that anxiety. Like when you towing the line and like they about to pack me up, like get me out of the culture. Ooh, baby. And then your family calling you for dumb shit. You like, yo, it's a whole nother world I'm about to be exiled from right now. Get off my line, man.
But imagine if Demaris was canceled for that rant.
Man, that would be crazy.
Cancel is crazy.
I would believe the lawsuit. Yeah, Top has a lot of control if Demaris got canceled for that rant.
Yeah, but now I just look back at it and I was like, this why you can't podcast like when you going through shit. Cause I hadn't eaten all day. I was hungry. I was fresh off a flight, tired. I had no makeup on and I was arguing with a nigga. It was too much going on at once. Like niggas caught smoke that wasn't even really for them.
Man.
Oh, I mean, 99% of the time when I yell on this podcast, it's rage that I've been holding in that has nothing to do with what we're talking about.
Yeah.
But that's why I also can't curse because there'll be times I'll be yelling in arguments or debates or whatever with you guys. And we all know everyone's not mad. That's just how we talk to each other. When you add in curse words, I totally see why the perception of the internet is like, that's a really angry person.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I was fine. We laughed after. I just said the F word at the top of my lungs 30 times. So the average regular person would be like, that's an angry person.
Yeah.
But
it happens. We've all had our moments. That was mine, man. But yeah, I was going through it, dog.
You was going through something?
Well, how are you feeling now?
I'm great now. Everything's good.
You feeling good?
Good communication and stuff like that. But yeah, I was tight.
Did that get any of that anger out?
A little bit. But then having to deal with the aftermath, right? Everybody like, you're so emotional. I'm just like, dog, like, this ain't even about y'all. So it was just like, whatever. But also, like, I also feel like because I'm a woman in hip hop, it's like, stay out of men's business. And it's like, you niggas ain't about to kill each other. Like,
stay out of men's business.
Yeah, niggas was saying, stay out of men's business. This is how women get men killed.
Whose business was that?
That's
how getting men killed.
Yeah, niggas was wilding. I'm like, bro,
wait,
I'm mad safe. Like,
see, I don't see that. I don't see those comments like that don't land on my page. Like somebody saying that, like, stay out of men's business. This is how men get killed. Like, what is that? What are we even talking about?
If I got killed from that, I'd have to have a long, stern talk with the Lord Jesus Christ. This is how I went out.
Yeah.
This. Yeah. This right here. Couldn't get hit by a fucking truck or something cool.
Yeah.
This nonsense.
I was so mad that we let that go out though. I was so mad. Like, so fucking mad. See, I'm cursing, but I had to add that. You know what I mean? That was a little bit of sazon right there. I was so mad, though, because it's like...
I forgot about it until I seen the clip.
For what? Just for what? Why is everybody just...
Content, baby.
But we ain't got to do that.
I know.
I knew what he was doing when he said what he said. It was like, okay, I get it.
Maul's so fucking funny.
I'm just saying, I get it. You know what I mean? Because it all comes down to this. This is how you simplify life. We all got bills to pay.
Mm-hmm.
We all got bills to pay. Everybody just try and pay bills. However you dress it up, however you slice it, at the end of the day, you just want to be able to pay bills, provide for your family, and be comfortable. I get it. I'm not mad at nobody ever trying to pay bills and do what they got to do to make that happen.
And respect to that.
So it's respect. But it's just like, once I see something, I'm just like, all right, I don't take that personal. It's like, it's okay. I get it. I may, we don't align in those things and we don't, we're not built and designed the same, but I'm cool. I'm a little older. I'm a little, different than most. I understand that. But it's like, we still doing...
I think it's hilarious.
Maul is so funny.
Like, it's just like, we still doing.
I just think it's funny.
No, it is very funny. It's entertaining.
Like, I literally laughed out loud in my kitchen watching it.
Yeah,
I was by myself and I laughed out loud.
Entertainment. Now, Demaris' sentiments were real, and that's how she feels, and I respect that. And a lot of those sentiments, I feel the same. We align, you know what I mean? But just the overarching thing of, somebody said this, and then I got to respond, and then now it's beef, and this, da.
Nah, they said you got to stand up for me next time Drake come at me.
He didn't. When he come? Oh, because he laughed. He posted.
They said you got to stand up for me now.
Because Plot Twist posted. Yeah. He didn't even post that. That was Plot Twist.
Anyway, they
also,
said
what's funny is the next time Drake goes after some back and forth. Yeah, like as soon as the album's done, he's back on with Demaris.
Yeah, it's back lit.
Like he's just chilling for now.
When the album come out and the line drop, broke podcast bitches. It's coming. Like when niggas diss me,
you think Drake has a line going at you? Like he did.
I'm a narcissist.
Okay, all right,
yeah.
All right. That's fair.
She gonna find us something.
Once you find something to attach to your likeness, listen, eat. You know what I mean? Come in here and do your thing, baby. That's why the Black Magics is here. Get your shit off. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad.
Listen, man, I'm just glad that you and I were safe. That's all.
No, we're very safe.
I'm glad.
Yeah, no, man. Listen, man, shout out to everybody, doing what they got to do to pay bills.
Yeah, man.
Hopefully when you lay down at night, that pillow don't feel like there's rocks in it. That's all.
Speaking of paying the bills, what's Gilbert doing, man?
Oh.
Snitching?
You think he snitched?
Did you not read his caption on his post?
Oh, no, I just saw him dancing, walking out of court 5 minutes after he was arrested. So
you didn't read the caption?
Oh, no, I did not. Please read the caption for me.
I mean, in the
caption.
caption.
Did he say, hey, I snitched?
Look, no, read it. Scroll up. Oh, I'm back on the streets. This ain't got shit to do with me. I just rented the house. Wasn't a part of it. If he told us that, what you think he told them?
You bring up a lot of solid points that I can't refute.
Yeah, if we know he just was renting the house and all this and he ain't had nothing to do with it. If he told us that, what you think he told them people in there? He running down the steps, burping, you can smell the Pepsi. Once they get the Pepsi, it's just, the track is laid. You know that. Gilbert snitching, as he should. He's a tax-paying citizen. He not no thug. Yeah, cooperate. But don't act like you ain't cooperating. See, I'm not mad when people cooperate. Mm-hmm. Not mad at that. Mm-hmm. Just don't act like you not cooperating.
Nah, hold on.
That's all.
Yes, tax-paying citizen. But in the event, if you are in an illegal gambling spot, you are participating in illegal activity, and I feel like you should be on the side of the activity that you're participating in, willingly. Mm-mm. I'm not big, tough. I'm a citizen. But if I'm in an illegal gambling spot and I get arrested, that's snitching if I tell anyone. I was doing illegal shit with y'all.
Well, Gilbert Arenas...
That's snitching. I don't care if you're a civilian.
You're right. Different. Gilbert Arenas and 5 other defendants, including a suspected high-level member of an Israeli transnational organized crime group. The feds been waiting. We've been trying to get that guy for years. They put all that on him.
How did Gilbert meet them?
Were arrested today on a federal indictment alleging they operated an illegal gambling business in which high-stake poker games were played at an Encino mansion Arenas owned. So,
Okay, but saying you just rented the spot, were you upstairs asleep and you just had the fellas over and then they were like, shh, we're gonna play some cards. Don't tell Gilbert.
Maybe that, or maybe he literally just owns the house and, was renting it out. And because the house is in his name, obviously he would have to be brought in for further investigation in which he will cooperate fully and let them know exactly what his role in the matter when it comes to the house being his and things that were going on in the house. And who knows, maybe he had no idea that these poker games were happening.
Well, that could in fact be true, but there was a strange coincidence that maybe the pictures of Arenas Poker Club logo tables, you have to get that logo made, then sent to a poker company.
You got to get samples sent back.
You got to play a few hands to see if this is really what you want to do.
Slide across the table, yeah.
So, I mean, in the event, maybe Gilbert rented this house to them and wasn't there, and he just happened to have his poker tables that were not, they were playing with M&Ms.
Well, he's a poker fan.
And they thought, well, hey, this is already here. We might as well take our illegal Israeli gambling ring to Gilbert's house.
Yeah, we're already here. Israel is in America, as we know. America is Israel. So Gilbert had property, and they were looking to get a fella's night. He just, happened to have poker tables lying around.
Now,
here, come to my house, play here.
If Gilbert was part of it, cool, I think that's snitching. But if that's his house and he rented it out to these people, I'm snitching on every Israeli in there.
Yeah, but
You're not using the house that I'm renting to run fucking prostitution rings and shit. No, I'm snitching.
Yeah, but now, can he sleep comfortably in his current home, knowing that he snitched on the Israeli transnational crime syndicate regime? Fucking like what the feds say. Like, can he sleep comfortably knowing that he did that?
It's the same people that took out Epstein.
I'm just saying, can he sleep comfortably is all. I don't know, Gil. Listen, man, it's looking shaky right now. I know it's all, jokes and laughs coming out the courtroom, but I don't know if it just ends there. I don't know what you did in that room. That's your business. But we're here to talk about your business. That's what we do. And we'll have to see what happens. But he is free, out on bail. I'm guessing he'll have another court date soon. I don't think that's just the end of it. They just let him out and that's it. He'll probably have another court date and we'll have to see what happens.
Listen, man, we're just going to trust the feds. Those weren't prostitutes. They were waitresses.
Yeah.
They were just bringing drinks to people that were playing cards.
That's all.
And they just happened to have money there. Doesn't mean they were betting the money.
They just happened to be attracted to the guy and, had a chemistry and just had sex.
I mean, how much do you get for gambling? I'm sure you probably get more now that gambling's legal and they're trying to get all the illegal shit the fuck out of here.
But should gambling be illegal? Like, if, you come to the house, Rory, and I have poker tables and we want to get a couple hands and we start throwing around a couple $1,000s.
Well, now that gambling is legal, that should not be illegal whatsoever. It's illegal still because the country can't tax it and can't run it on their own.
I think these type of poker games, again, high profile people, I'm assuming, I think the amount of money that was being exchanged and the amount of money that was being gambled there, and then obviously, where the problem comes in, again, Gilbert, we don't know your business, but the house always takes a percentage. It's a buy-in fee. We know how these things go. It's a buy-in fee. The girls that's working the game, they get paid. If sex happens, now you're talking about a whole nother thing. So that's when it becomes a federal thing. It's like if me and you were just playing while the game is on, getting some cards, and the feds are not coming kicking our door down.
Yeah.
But now if we have, this is a thing, like every Friday we're here and, high profile people are coming and we're talking about hundreds of thousands of dollars are being gambled weekly, then the feds might, start digging and seeing what's going on.
I mean, they could just do it the way we all launder money, through Cash App and say reimbursement for dinner.
Yeah.
Don't even have money at the gambling spot. Just everyone settle at the end of the night with Cash App and say reimbursement for dinner.
Sides. 30,000 on sides.
Sides? The sides did in fact cure cancer.
You spent 120 grand on sides. Fucking sides, man.
Well, yeah. I mean, prayers to everyone involved. It is just gambling.
It is just gambling, but again, it's illegal. So, on the land that we live on, that is illegal. It is what it is. However we may feel about it, the loopholes, the blurred lines. I can gamble on the game tonight. I can gamble on anything else. But if I run a gambling poker game in my house, it's deemed illegal. So
that's why I've stayed clear of a lot of like afties. Because a lot of the afties are like half gambling spot, half we're just going to party till the sun is up. And when that shit gets raided, everybody's going to jail. I don't care if you have a blackjack hand or not. All them afty spots, no. The moment I see a Russian that doesn't look like he should be there, I know something's going on the other side of that wall.
Oh, yeah.
And we're all going down.
Yeah, especially when you go in a bodega and it take Poppy 10 minutes to come from the back.
It's got a hot hand. Yeah,
you look back there, it's a crazy domino ring going on.
Were you involved in the James Brown Rico funeral case? I feel like he was definitely there.
Crazy ass.
You were definitely there.
Why do you feel like I was involved in the James Brown?
Because everybody north of 110th Street was.
No, I had nothing to do with that. No,
that was the wildest headline ever after James Brown died. That was like the biggest gambling takedown ever at the repass. But either way, it definitely wasn't the high stakes that Shannon Sharpe puts up in OnlyFans DMs.
Yeah, it's been a rough couple of days for retired athletes.
I'll take Gilbert's situation.
Oh, yeah. Oh, please, any day over what Shannon Sharpe is dealing with. It has come out that Shannon Sharpe has been fired from ESPN. This is coming off the heels of him.
Complex list coming off the heels of that.
Well, yeah. What number was he? 16?
Something like that.
Not good enough. Not going to get
Number 32.
Yeah. Shannon Sharpe was let go let's call it. He was fired. Shannon Sharpe was fired on his day off from ESPN. This is coming off of him settling his sexual assault. Was that his charges?
Allegedly settled for $32 million to the OnlyFans woman for, I don't know if we can say the word on YouTube, forcible sexual assault.
Now, Shannon, we at New Rory and Maul support you. We're fans of your work.
We do?
Yeah, we support Shannon. We've supported Shannon before.
Oh, in the past, for sure.
Yeah, I'm just saying we've supported Shannon Sharpe. But this type of, being caught up in something like this is just absolutely, it's just stupid. Like, there's no way Shannon Sharpe should ever even know who this young woman is, have any dealings with her on any level. Like, I get it. Everybody has their things they like to do in their private life. But at a certain point, there's certain things you should never be involved with, never be attached to. And this is just a very expensive lesson for Shannon Sharpe.
What has taken more men out, do you think? Heart disease or lust?
Definitely lust.
Because, dog. All right,
lust breeds heart disease.
We've all fucked the wrong person before. But what did you do that you were comfortable settling with that fucking girl?
I've never fucked the wrong person when I was worth $30 million.
I would never settle with somebody if I didn't do anything.
That's a fact. But I also would never fuck the wrong person when I'm worth more than $30 million.
I just feel like if you have that much money, you have access to women that actually won't do this.
You have
like find a consistent whore that will cost you less than $32 million a year.
Okay. Let's just be careful with the whore words.
Is that not the definition of a whore?
She's a victim of, according to his settlement, she's a victim of sexual assault.
No. I'm saying that I'm saying Shannon Sharpe could go find a whore.
Oh, okay.
That he could consistently fuck for cheaper than that would not do this. If you want to get your lust shit off, I'm not here to judge. But I will judge the 19-year-old OnlyFans girl at your age.
Right.
Monique told him.
Monique did try to tell him. She told him what was going to happen. She told him she saw the way he was moving. She said, you got to settle down. You got to find your lady, your partner, whatever.
Young girls.
Ladies.
And again, I don't think anyone settles if they didn't do anything wrong with that price. But it's still fuck Tony Busby, who now just got times 0.05, $1.6 million to fund the rest of his law firm to continue to do bullshit.
Yeah.
We just put more money in Tony Busby's pocket.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what Shannon Sharpe's next steps are. I still think there's plenty of people that will tune into him. I don't think his career is over, but I think no matter how much money you have, that amount of money is going to hurt anybody. I don't know when he has to pay it. I don't know if there's a loophole. I would probably try to go to Bali. Liquidate some of that, go to St. Bart's.
But what does that mean for Shannon Sharpe, like, with his career now? Is it over? Will he still be able to upload his podcast on YouTube and things like that, but like on a national level?
There is definitely another move that he could do. Who's the guy that played in Get Him to the Greek? Long hair, forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Russell Brand.
Russell Brand. Super cool, liberal hippie. Got caught fucking a 16-year-old in London, and now he's full-blown Republican. There is a move that Shannon Sharpe could do here. Rumble would love to have you, Shannon.
Yeah, but you're missing.
Tucker Carlson will interview you tomorrow.
You're missing the bigger thing, though. Russell is white.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
See, when you black, country, big.
Oh, big boss.
He's a big. Shannon Sharpe's a big
tight
guy.
end.
Yeah, he's a big guy. He's a fucking unit.
Definitely a unit.
Yeah.
Even naming somebody a tight end is gay, but go ahead.
I mean,
never actually looked at it that way.
Yeah.
There's a difference. There's a difference that comes with that. It's not as easy to crawl out of that hole when you're black. Unfortunately, it is what it is. We know it. We've seen it time and time again. When you're white and you get caught up in things like this, you come back pretty easily.
But like any company, Republican LLC is also looking to get into the urban space.
Definitely.
So you have to think that as well.
Definitely. They're looking for ad space.
Yes.
Yes.
So I think Shannon Sharpe, that you do have a move here.
It's sad to see.
Go to the right.
Shannon had, he had everything going for him, was one of the biggest names in media. Again, I don't know what he has to do with hip hop, but he made it on a hip hop media ranking list. I mean, Shannon Sharpe was, he was becoming a household name. And to have something like this happen is, it speaks to what you do when those cameras turn off. You gotta be doing the right thing when the cameras are off as well. You can't be this upstanding guy and, have all these morals and well-spoken and so eloquent on camera when the lights is on, and then once the lights turn off, you start talking to 19-year-olds like you just can't be that guy. I'm sorry. Like, you just get your life together.
But do we think, is it shocking that the guy that posted himself having sex on IG Live,
that was a mistake? Even though
you'd be surprised that guy,
there's 7 steps you have to go through on IG to go live, but that was a mistake.
And I'm not going to say who at Volume looked me dead in my face and said, no, that was real. I said, found the first liar in the company.
Yeah. Yeah.
We don't think that guy would also DM a 19-year-old OnlyFans girl? Because I think that's the exact guy that would do that. The old man that's opening IG Live to make sex noises is definitely going to find an OnlyFans girl.
I just don't know how horny you gotta be.
Maul, you are always surprised by horny people. There are really, really horny people out there.
Yeah, but how horny are... Yo, if you are who Shannon Sharpe is, you have a plethora of vagina that is readily available for you. You ain't gotta backslide to the 19-year-old OnlyFans model.
If that's your type, that's your type. That's his type, bro.
Yeah, but your type gonna have you in the whole 30 million. How you develop
that type? Like,
yeah, like how your type got you in the whole 30 million.
Since he was 19, he always just 19 was his thing.
Yeah, he just never stopped liking 19-year-olds.
Yeah. I mean, listen, man. Eventually, your lifestyle catches up to you, and that's one thing I think that is true, and that will continue to be true. Is your lifestyle will eventually catch up to you. The way you live, the things that you consume. At some point or another, they affect you in ways that might cost you $30, might cost you $30 million, but it will cost you.
Did y'all see Meek's tweet? Meek, I'm sorry, that was the funniest fucking tweet I've seen.
Greatest tweeter of all time. No, what did Meek say? I'm sure it was insightful.
Meek said, y'all too old to be getting fired. In response to Shannon Sharpe.
It's pretty funny.
That shit had me crying, because that's how I found out.
That might be actually one of the more precise tweets Meek has ever given us. That's a fact.
Y'all too old to be getting fired for real. That shit had me crying. Because he right.
No, he's absolutely right. And especially fired over something like that. Like, if Shannon Sharpe said something that was a little, towing the line and a little edgy, and ESPN didn't really align with it, they didn't agree with it, and they let him go, then it's like, all right, Shannon, it is what it is. You stood on business. We respect that. We salute that. We still welcome you in the culture. But when you get fired for shit like this, it's hard for us to still support and embrace Shannon, and everybody makes mistakes, but it's like, come on, dog, you too old to be making this type of. This is such an inappropriate mistake.
Yeah,
like this is a super inappropriate mistake.
And to Meek's point, like he's in like laid off territory with his age. You can't be getting fired.
Like retirement.
Yeah, you got to get either laid off. Like, here's your watch. Thank you for your service over the years.
Yeah,
that's rough. Well, congrats to Meek. They released the YouTube. What was the exact thing? YouTube Music monthly listeners metric. Meek was much higher than I anticipated that he'd be. Meek was really up there. Meek was at 237 million, which puts him at 6th place.
Wait, YouTube Music has introduced its own version of the monthly listeners metric called monthly audience.
So I'm still a little confused by this, because it hasn't really been like a real reputable outlet that has been hosting this.
This is not real.
But everyone has been talking about it nonstop.
This is not
and then we were looking, you can go find these numbers on YouTube. So it is accurate, but I haven't seen YouTube co-sign it. So I'm very confused
Meek
in this.
Mill has more monthly listeners than Drake?
Yeah. Kids love YouTube.
On YouTube.
All right, dog. I don't care. Why y'all saying on YouTube like that's gonna be like, nah, you right.
I just wanted to clarify.
Yo, nah, on YouTube, like, nah, yeah, you right. I can see that.
I don't believe it, but I just wanted to clarify for the listeners that we were definitely talking about YouTube. So
yeah, I said YouTube Music. Monthly listeners.
Yeah.
No.
And Doechii was tied with Eminem at 332 million.
Meek Mill has more monthly listeners than Travis Scott, J. Cole, Nicki, Drake, Future, Tyler the Creator.
Why is Coolio up?
Playboy Cardi.
Because of Gangsta's Paradise. All streams, all 251 million are Gangsta's Paradise.
Cut the shit, man.
Listen, man, look, numbers don't lie. What do you
cut
mad at me
shit.
for?
Let's cut this shit.
Numbers have never lied.
Salute to everybody doing anything, but let's cut this shit, man. Like we could, it's okay. It's okay for us to see bullshit and call it. This is bullshit. There's in no world does Meek has more monthly listeners on any platform than J. Cole, Drake, Future, Tyler the Creator, Playboy Cardi. I'm just not rolling with that.
And left off the list out of left field was Taylor Swift and Bad Bunny. Oh, thank God.
Pitbull up there?
Nah, Pitbull's hip hop. Don't do that. Pitbull started out as a rapper.
No, he started out as a rapper, and then once he saw that other money, he ain't put on a pair of jeans since. Pitbull been in a suit every
Different
day.
type of jeans.
He been in a suit every day of his life the last 17 years. No bullshit.
Him and Flo Rida.
I don't blame him. When you see that other bag, I'm not. You can bullshit with rap if you want. I'm over here, man. They giving out stupid bags.
I always liked Flo Rida. I never understood why he got a bad rap. He just makes like poppy rap. He be rapping though.
He makes good carnival cruise music.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a Carnival Cruise legend.
He makes Carnival Cruise music that Cool and Dre produced, so I also like it.
Nah, listen, there's definitely a space where Flo Rida, that should come on. It's like, this is absolute. I want to hear Flo Rida here.
What's kind of fucked up is, and I think it's because we didn't pay attention to numbers as much back then, but like if you were to do the top rapper lists and all the shit that we do now, in the mid-2000s, we left Flo Rida off every list he should have been on. You can't be that dominant with numbers and not even be in the conversation.
Yeah.
Because anytime I want to say Playboy Cardi's fucking trash, rightfully so, everyone goes, well, I mean, he sells out fucking stadiums and streams more than anybody else.
Yeah,
so
this list
what can I say?
This list is bogus. I'm calling it.
You don't think Doechii and Eminem are tied for number one?
No.
Okay.
I do not. I absolutely.
Well, see, you're a hater.
I stand on that. I'll be that. I hate these numbers.
I fully believe every number here.
Okay, that's what's up.
I don't even think like they're off by one or two. I think this is extremely. I think this is extremely. No, I think everyone's on a whole number too.
Yeah.
But this should be changed.
It's always a whole number.
This will probably change like every 2 weeks. No,
it would change every. Yeah, monthly. It would change every day, but if you're going by monthly, I mean, yeah, man.
It's just no way, man. It's no way. It's just no way. You're like, I'm looking at it. The more I look at that, I'm just like, bro,
you don't think that Lil Tecca has more streams than Drake?
Come on, man. Like, we could just stop the bullshit. That's all I'm saying. Just
see,
stop.
This is where people need to call you out. Like, everyone knows Lil Tecca has more streams than Drake.
Nah,
you're just because that's your man's, you think.
No, that's a fact.
You just don't know Tecca like that.
You're right. You're 100% right. I'm not even arguing with you. You're right. I don't know.
This has been on our list for like 4 episodes, and I've just been waiting for some like validation of this list. And at this point, it's like,
this is not real. It's okay, but we could talk about it and have fun with it. But that's not real. These numbers are absolutely bullshit.
Speaking of Eminem, I did want to go back to a topic that we discussed when Animal Part 1 with JID and Eminem came out, and JID did his EP before the album, which I heard the album is great. I heard some people listen to it yesterday and said it was phenomenal. Everyone skipped past our point of there's no way you would keep Eminem off your album. We just skated past that.
It's one of the craziest things ever. You have an Eminem feature and it's not on your album?
We let that go, and then I was at the playground with Amara, and it just entered my head of how like absolutely insane.
It's insane. It's insane.
Like I've lost sleep over it now.
Yeah.
I had to revisit.
Trying to figure it out.
There's no way. Like I honestly think JID really got that Eminem feature and was like, all right, cool. Can't tell Eminem no. And called all his friends and said, I need to put an EP out in the next 24 hours. And I'm going to make it all features. He had to come up with something to tell M to be like
crazy. But see,
I think the strategy of this EP strictly came as a way to tell Paul Rosenberg, hey, we're going to use it as like the rollout rather than on the album.
Yeah, but I don't like that.
I actually respect it because that makes me think JID's album is incredible if you're so so stuck to what your vision is for this project that the #1 streaming rapper you don't want on your project. Like it just doesn't fit for what you're trying to do.
But why can't we, because we can with other artists that were big at one point, get a feature from them. Why you can't just like, nah, you know, we're not gonna use it. Like why can't you tell Eminem, yo, I respect you, thank you for, you know, but it doesn't fit the album.
Nobody's doing that. That's why I respect.
But why?
That's why I respect JID even the route that he's going. Because I think 9 out of 10 artists would just make it like a bonus track at the end, or like, there's no way we're not putting an Eminem on my album. Mm-hmm. I'm super critical of Eminem. Like his recent stuff isn't really for me. I know this would never happen, but if Eminem was like, yo, I'm really into Not Me. Can I remix a record on your album? Like, come on.
Right.
Of course you can.
Yeah, I just think that, you know, so it happens though. It's crazy to see it, but you know, the verse doesn't really fit and it doesn't go, it's not cohesive with my vision for my album. Then I think you should be able to be like, yo, and respectfully, you know, thank you, but it's not.
I'm speculating and sorry to put this on Push Miles and Pharrell. I think when they got that Nas feature, they liked it, but were like, damn, I don't know if this like really fits. Is it really like purposeful on the song?
It doesn't fit.
And it doesn't, and they forced it because no one's telling Nas, you're not on my album.
Yeah, but
and M is in that same category. Like, there's no way you're telling that. So, I mean, I respect it, and it makes me more excited for the JID album.
Well, we got to see what he does with it. But now if the album is not that dope, and it's like, yo, you could have used that. you could have used that.
I need to know, like, when it comes out, I want you to tell me where in the sequence you were throwing M's.
All right, I got you. I'm gonna let you know exactly where that song should have went, and if JID was tripping or not.
But if he's playing the album, it must be soon. I have not seen a date, but maybe I'm out the loop. But I think I'm pretty on it with JID news. But yeah, I did see people tweeting that they had heard it. So I'm excited for that. But also in real rappity rap news, I completely checked out of the Joyner Skepta thing. I was scrolling through my timeline. I didn't even realize that shit was still going on.
Yeah.
Nah, they're like in the thick of it right now. Yeah. The way they was tweeting each other back and forth, I'm like, y'all still doing this?
Yeah. I think
I fell off at round 1.5. I was
there at round 3 now. Yeah, they're at round 3. I saw Joyner was listening to the Skepta, his latest shot. He was kind of listening to it on Twitter, I saw. And he was going through the bars and he was like, yo, this is trash. This ain't it. Like, he was going through the bar like, oh, y'all thought that landed. Like, that was one of those, like, he thought that punchline was it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just not, you know, it's not what, you know, I think the beginning of it, the talks of it, it kind of sounded and seemed like it was, you know, going to be big and going to be something worth talking about, but it's not that.
Yeah. I don't really care anymore, which is crazy because I'm contradicting myself. I said, I will click anytime these guys go back and forth. And after round 1.5, I'm cool, guys.
I think again, it's the whole, you know.
It didn't work. It's okay.
It didn't work. And it's the whole, I guess, beef rap thing is I think we kind of beef rapped out right now. I think we kind of like just get back to the music. You know, if you got something to say to somebody, you know, love when they put it in music, but we don't have to set this battle stage. Like, I just think the setting the battle stage is kind of stale. Wait,
can you go back to that, Josh? Yeah. Did Joyner Lucas do his own poll, probably with his own followers? I mean, at least he got the title of the entire thing right. 96% of people, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
So at least it's like that was accurate in the entire thing. But shout out to Joyner and Skepta, both great artists. Guys, I was excited, but I don't know. I'm sure other people continue to care. But in the beef realm of stopping the back and forth, Joey Badass went on, I wouldn't call it a rant because I don't like rants, like that word when you're literally just explaining something. Yeah. Talked about his situation with Columbia Records. He said he'd already turned in his album. The shit is done, mixed, mastered, ready to go. And Columbia is delaying it. Mm-hmm. He didn't say why, but he said it has nothing to do with samples, nothing to do with features. He turned in everything and they are still delaying the album, which I guess you would speculate to say is they don't like it or they think he needs more of a rollout or a record or a video.
They want him to start beefing with somebody?
Well, I mean, he explained in the video, he's like, if you've noticed since the top of the year, even before the beef, he's been on go mode. He's been putting out freestyles, videos, shooting his own visuals. Like, he seemed like he was ready to put this project out as soon as possible. Mm-hmm. And we assumed if he was doing this back and forth that an album would come right away. Mm-hmm. That, I don't know, it's been a month and a half, more than that maybe? That all died down. So it looks like, all right, maybe Joey's coming next year or something, because why wouldn't you put it out at that time? So I guess it's a Columbia Records thing.
That's unfortunate, man, because Joey got a lot of steam right now. He's been whooping ass as far as his verses, his visuals. He's been doing like great shit. And yeah, the label should have absolutely been ready for this album to come out this week, like they said they would. So, you know, I mean, we know, because we know the business and industry, things happen, and sometimes, you know, the ball gets dropped. But coming off of the momentum that Joey was able to, you know, create and get going for himself, the label was absolutely supposed to hit this deadline.
Well, what do you think it is?
I don't know, man.
Do you think they straight up don't like the album? But sometimes I don't even know if that's a label's business. Yeah, when you have a staff that's been cut in half, like,
yeah, I can't see it being that. I can't see it being they don't like the product. I can't see it being they don't like the product. I think somebody's playing the metrics game, and you know, he's caught in that little weird window right now where, like, probably in the last maybe month, maybe his metrics aren't like where they wanted them to be. Yeah,
because I mean, if you're, I guess, going from the label's point of view, which always has a lot to do with perception, because the beef died down and time has passed, if he does put a project out and it quote unquote flops, that would fuck with his perception, I guess. And maybe they're viewing it from that way of like, hey, we need to get the buzz back up again and put out a record, a video, something to get this moving, rather than just dropping your album at this point. Mm-hmm. But again, speculation, I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I also know Joey does have a fan base that will, you know, you can do post promo. His fan base is going to show up the first week.
No matter when, Joey Badass has his following. He has his fan base that are going to support no matter when the album drops. Sometimes this could just be the labels overthinking and overshooting something. Like, I don't think it's in questioning the product or if the album sounds good. I don't think it's that. I just think the label's overthinking, and again, they're trying to play the numbers game with an artist that probably has never played the numbers game. Mm-hmm. So, you know, that's what happens sometimes when you get caught up at these major labels.
Yeah. No worry now. This is a message that applies to 99% of you listening right now, because that's how many of you can be covered by fast and reliable service on the Boost Mobile network with 99% nationwide coverage. And I know there's some people sitting here like, no, I'm special. I'm the 1%. Boost Mobile's amazing network doesn't apply to me. I don't want to hear it.
But for the other 99% of you listening, right now, when you switch to Boost Mobile, you can get the iPhone 15 with Dynamic Island and the 48 megapixel main camera for $99.99. That's $99.99 for the iPhone 15 on a nationwide network. Rory, I'm 99% positive that Boost Mobile just gave us a really, really, really good deal. In-store offer only, $35 device setup fee may apply, requires credit qualification, ID verification, and activation on a $60 plan. Tax extra, 5G speed not available in all areas.
Is everyone going to give their honest answers of how they feel about Chance the Rapper announcing that he has a album coming out on August 15th? You guys all wanted to hate on Chance for no reason for the last, 5-6 years. Just abandon him off one project you guys didn't like. Is no one excited? Do we erase everything Chance has ever done off one project that people didn't like?
I'm gonna answer your question. Am I excited? No.
Do we erase acid rap? Do we erase surf?
No,
do we erase coloring book?
None of that.
Erase all because of the clear CD about his wife?
No, you don't erase none of that. It's all part of it. It's all part of the story, all a part of his discography. You don't erase it, but I'm not excited. I'm going to listen to it.
Well, you don't get excited for anything, so that was the wrong question.
No, I'll get excited for certain artists. Like, damn, okay, I'm really looking forward to hearing his project or her project, but Chance is not one of those guys for me. I'm not excited that he's putting out. Now I'm gonna listen to it. I'm gonna hear what he put together because he's a cool artist. I like him, but I'm not excited. No,
I'm excited because he was at Carnival.
You're not excited.
Can I tell you why I'm excited?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm literally, I can't even sit down. I'm so excited.
Okay.
want to record this pod standing up.
It's only because you're drinking espresso.
I couldn't even finish. See how far I got, and then I started getting the jitters.
That's why you got the jitters. You got that fucking double shot in there. Yeah.
Chance espresso right there. All right, we saw Chance at Carnival catching a dub.
And then got divorced.
Mm-hmm. Last album was about his wife. Mm-hmm. It's been 6 years.
Since his divorce?
No, I'm saying since he's put out the I Love My Wife album.
Got you.
Now, he was doing that. I'm sure things were rocky before the divorce, and he caught a dub. We discussed it. That's the culture out there. Chance to do anything wrong whatsoever.
Part of the culture. When in Rome, do is the Rome.
Yeah. Like, what, a culture vulture?
Yeah.
Go down there and not catch a dub?
Exactly.
So, I gotta know what his post-divorce behavior was. Because you know he went back to Trinidad.
Oh, yeah.
That's got to be the first 3 records.
Back to Trinidad. I'm going back to Trinity.
Please.
Hey, Chance, sample that, man. Don't worry.
And then track 2 sample Big Pimpin'.
And reshoot the video at Carnival. Yeah. Fuck it.
I think we're going to get I think Chance heard what a lot of people thought about his project, and he's coming off the divorce. I'm not saying we're going to get like misogynistic music from Chance, but I think we're going to get, I think we're going to get some shit. I think Chance going to get,
he can't change his content to be in there talking crazy about women.
Doing that over a choir is hilarious.
Yeah.
You know that choir coming.
He can't be in front of the choir now that he got divorced.
Why? Because God don't believe in divorce?
Exactly. That's start there. Till death do us part. Mm-hmm. So he went against all of that. You can't have a choir singing. It's blasphemy.
It's blasphemy.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Remember when Carmelo was trying to divorce Tony? And he said, we don't do that. We're Catholic. Just murdered somebody. Like the scene before.
Nah, we do that.
Blood on his hand.
Yeah, we do that, but we don't do this. We don't divorce.
We are Catholics. We can't get divorced.
Yeah, we don't divorce. Not in this house. We're not doing that.
But yeah, I'm curious to see what Chance talks about on this project. Of course, I don't think it's beef. I don't think
I want to hear it.
Denounce Christianity. I still think it's going to be a lot of his sound and God stuff.
He might be the new Mary J. Going through heartbreak, might give us his best shit.
Okay.
You know, Mary going through something, she give us her best work.
And what
Chance might be, this might be his, his not gonna cry.
Okay.
And was his wife was it a volleyball player, basketball player?
His wife? I'm not sure.
I just feel like there's gonna be a lot of like volleyball metaphors and entendres throughout the whole thing.
We going back and forth over the net.
Literally.
Yeah. Literally, like
on the net.
On the net.
That was actually fire.
I mean, this is what
Chance,
I
you
do,
can hold that
Rory.
one.
Yeah, this is what I do. Like I do.
But yeah, August 15th. I hope he puts a record out before, just so give us some idea of what this project is going to be like. But I'd like to talk to Chance.
Yeah,
I think
when it's supposed to come out, the 15th,
August 15th. Yeah,
no single, nothing.
2 weeks. And I know Chance. Remember we sat with him at BET. He said he was getting into directing and had put out a few videos of his friends or whatever that he directed. So I'm sure we're going to get a lot of visual stuff on this probably within the next 2 weeks.
I like Chance. I'm want to hear what he did. I want to hear. It's kind of it's bold to not have a single out, like nothing, no type of anything. I get it. He has his following, but
you could do the week of.
Yeah, I guess
that's effective at this point with people's attention spans. Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah,
I guess something maybe tonight. Maybe he might drop something tonight.
I can see that.
Yeah.
But I'd like to sit with him just because I'm curious, like, where his head is at. That's a crazy.
He's been through
6 years. Like,
yeah, he's been through. He
saved a golden child.
He saved somebody's life in a burning car.
I forgot all about that.
Remember that? Remember when Chance was he was Superman for the day?
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's how cruel the internet was. They saw that and was like, but he's married.
Yeah. No married man is getting out of the car to help anybody.
Technically, that's cheating.
Yeah.
But yeah, went from the golden child to an album that nobody fucked with to a divorce. Like, yes, he's lived 6 years.
Yeah, let's hear it, man. Let's hear what Chance had to do.
I want to say rest in peace to the Bobby Altoff podcast. She's still alive. Just to her podcast, she announced.
Oh, Bobby is over?
Right when we sat down to hit record, she announced that the podcast is now over.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What?
I didn't know if it was like a troll, but it's on her actual YouTube page of the podcast saying this is the last episode.
Wow.
She thought it was going to do better. It fell off a little bit. I mean, is she
Is she done podcasting or is she like just done with this podcast?
It was vague because you know Bobby's very cryptic.
Yes,
like,
absolutely.
When you get writers,
she's one of the most cryptic that we have.
She's like the Dilla of podcasting.
Yeah.
You never,
Okay.
Sometimes it's off beat, but it's on beat. You're like, yo, how'd you do that, Dilla?
No, we got that.
This doesn't even make musical sense of how good this is.
Yo, saying Bobby Altoff is the Dilla of podcasting is one of the craziest things I've ever
But that's
heard.
like what everybody says.
Nobody has ever said that.
I'm just repeating what
You're
the
the only
internet
person
says.
on the planet that has ever said that. Literally the only person.
Is she the Tom Brady of podcasting? Because
No.
she did lose her family for this shit.
She's not. No, not even.
She lost her whole family to pod.
Yeah, I don't know. She
Lost her family to the game.
Yo, that is hilarious, man. But damn, Bobby had a run though. Mm-hmm. She put some numbers on the board. We ain't gonna act like she ain't put some numbers on the board now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, she put some numbers up.
She made me laugh on a few. But honestly, her numbers like aren't terrible.
No, not at all.
So I mean, I guess when you're going from Nick Cannon and then like the next week is Lil TJ, yeah, I can see where things are changing a bit.
It's a little where we at.
It's kind of, no disrespect to Lil TJ, but like it was Mark Cuban before that. Lil TJ being the last episode before you do, this is the last episode. I'm done podcasting.
That's crazy.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's just like, look at the mirror. Look in the mirror. Like, oh, come on. All right, this is over.
Like, you didn't really go out like John Elway.
Yeah, definitely not John Elway. But damn, man, shout out to Bobby Altoff. Good luck on whatever she decides to do. I'm sure we'll see her somewhere else doing something else. Maybe just just her podcasting. But she has a personality. She has a following, so I'm sure she'll do something.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, man. This could be the retirement to go on to superstardom.
Yeah.
She be next Meryl Streep. Never know her. You never know her.
Yeah.
Never know what.
All right, Baby D. What's up with your girl Ari, man?
What'd I do? What'd she do?
Oh my God.
I seen the discourse.
The discourse.
I seen the discourse that she kind of. Are you talking about Ari Lennox in reference to saying that the jokes about Pam were anti-Black?
Yes.
Okay. I don't think that she's being overly sensitive. She's not the first person to ever say that. That's like been a running like thing, that the reason why in a lot of shows back in those days and some shows now, that the sidekick is always a dark-skinned woman and she catches a lot of jokes. Do I think that people always found Pam to be fine? Yes. But
Baby D, newsflash. Martin joked on everybody on that show.
For sure.
Even his own girlfriend.
For sure.
What are we talking about?
But she's not. But what I'm saying is, I don't want to make that an Ari thing because she's not the first person to ever bring that up.
Okay, but she's the loudest person to bring it up.
Okay. Well, some people think that there are colorism conversations and little undersided jokes of like the sidekick, the light skinned girl with the black sidekick and
does
the black sidekick.
Does colorism exist in television, film, Hollywood? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Was Martin being a colorist towards Pam? He never mentioned her complexion one time on that show as a joke. It was always her hair. It was always referring to her as being manly, can't find a man.
Okay, so.
It was never because you're dark-skinned.
Okay, so those are all stereotypes that are used with dark-skinned women. Being masculine, not being able to keep a man, and being nappy-headed. Those are anti-Black tropes that are attributed to dark-skinned Black women.
He used to talk about Gina's kitchen too and say her head was big.
He said her head was because that's a trope against light-skinned women. Light-skinned women got big-ass heads. That's a trope against light-skinned women, that they got big foreheads. So everything the moment you started naming those things, those are all anti-Black women, anti-dark-skinned women sentiment. So he doesn't have to mention her color, but those are all things that society has attributed to dark-skinned women. Are you seeing what I'm saying? So I do get that everybody knew Pam was fine. Like everybody, well, if you knew, you knew. But back in those days, light-skinned women were heralded as the thing. Like, you need the light-skinned wife or the light-skinned girlfriend, and then you got the dark-skinned side chick, and I'm gonna call her nappy-headed, manly, and say she can't keep a man. She's not pulling that out of her ass. Like, that's not something she pulled out of her ass. She's not the first person to say that. I can see both sides.
What was the complexion of Miss Claire Huxtable on The Cosby Show?
She was brown skin. But that's also a different type of show.
What was the complexion of Fancy on Jamie Foxx?
Well, first of all, Claire Huxtable is my color. She barely brown. It's that barely brown color.
Tashina Arnold is your complexion.
No, she's not. Tashina's a little bit darker.
Tashina Arnold is your complexion.
She's a little bit darker than me.
Tashina Arnold is your complexion.
Okay, we can agree to disagree.
Definitely
I might be wrong.
Your complexion.
But yeah. Pam.
What I'm saying is brown skinned women. The first mom in Fresh Prince was a brown skin,
and
woman.
They got rid of her and replaced it with a light skin woman.
Which was
that was a big thing.
Which was the craziest move. But I'm saying the original character was casted as a brown skinned black woman. Mm-hmm. I'm just again this victim mentality thing. We got to move past it because if we just look at the landscape, black women, brown skin women have been represented on every level for years. They have. Now you can point out instances where maybe, and that's cool, but it's like, okay, but maybe just this actress was better than the brown skin actress, and that's why she was casted here.
But that's not what happened with Fresh Prince, and they all came out.
I'm not talking about Fresh Prince specific. I'm just saying the original mom in Fresh Prince was casted as a brown skinned black woman, correct? So again, when they made the change, of course it was weird. We all recognized that. That was crazy. It was like, y'all couldn't even go cast another brown, like a brown skinned, darker skinned woman. Like y'all got a lighter skinned woman, like to not even try to like, you know, kind of fool us a little bit. Y'all just completely just made a shit. Okay, cool. But what I'm saying is brown skinned women have always been represented in television. When you go back to Good Times, all of these shows, like, so my thing is, how do we get to first of all, comedy, number one, where jokes is going to be cracked. That's number one. Martin, it's not like Martin is a white man playing this role and he's cracking on his wife's best friend who's a brown skinned woman. He's a black man, but he's cracking on everybody.
Yes.
All of his friends got it. Anytime they walk through the door, it's jokes. Mm-hmm. We can't turn this into, it made me feel a way. And we all laughed. We all still laugh. Have you ever once, I'm just talking about you, never mind what the internet is saying. Have you ever once watched Martin and felt like what he said to Pam was inappropriate?
Not as far as being inappropriate, no. But I'm very aware of tropes against black women, but all are. I'm talking about this specific Martin the show with Martin and Pam's character, Tashina Arnold's character Pam. Did you ever watch that and feel like, he kind of going crazy on Pam? No,
and it's only because she dark skinned.
It's not about that. It's about the things that he said to Pam. Even if he wasn't if the actresses were switched and Gina was somehow the best friend or that Gina had another light-skinned best friend, the jokes would not have been that they were manly, can't keep a man and nappy-headed. Those would not have been the jokes. They would have still got joked on, but those wouldn't have been the jokes.
But he's made nappy-headed jokes about Gina before.
He might have said something about like, you need to straighten your hair or something. Like, there's something like that. But even that in itself is anti-black. Just because he's saying it to a light-skinned woman, it's still anti-black women. Like, making comments about black women's hair is anti-black. Now, I'm not vilifying Martin because that we're much more aware of these things these days. But just because nobody was talking about it back then doesn't mean that people can't look back and peep it. We look back on old TV shows all the time and peep shit that was like, that was a little crazy. Doesn't mean anybody deserves to be canceled or anything like that. No, but Ari just came out and said that she felt some type of way about that because those are anti-black women tropes. There's nothing manly.
It makes sense if that's coming from somebody who's not a black man who we know loves black women.
But that's saying black people can't be colorist, and that's not true because we're the worst at it.
Of course, I'm not saying that.
White people is just you a nigga. Light skin, dark skin, you a nigga.
I'm talking very specific to Martin Lawrence here.
But
because we know that he wrote on the show. We know that a lot of it was improv. We know that a lot of it was him throwing his comedy into it. So do we think that Martin Lawrence is a colorist? Because that's what we would be saying here.
I think that throughout the, I don't think it's as black and white as that. I think that colorism has been so embedded in our society that somebody might not be a bad person for contributing stereotypes to different colors and different shades of black, because that's just so embedded in our society. The same way that dark-skinned women are automatically labeled as more aggressive. And light-skinned women are labeled as softer. Even if no one says it out loud, this has been a societal thing for forever. It's embedded in society. It's an automatic thought. And unless you're super hyper aware of the things that you're thinking and the way that you're moving, you wouldn't even know because it's just always been like that. So I understand what Ari is saying. I don't think it's specific to Martin, and I didn't get offended by what was going on in Martin.
I don't think nobody has ever got offended by that.
But like I said, she's not the first person to bring that up.
About Martin?
There is nothing manly about Tashina Arnold. Nothing manly about her.
That's why it's called a joke.
Yeah, but this is the thing. Why would that joke even be made?
Because that's his best. That's his girlfriend's best. That's what you're supposed to do.
If she was light skinned, he would never have called her manly and aggressive.
Not doing that, bro.
But
we're not doing that.
But that's just what it is.
No, that's not what it is.
Okay,
that's what they're trying. That's what they're trying to make it. That's what Ari is trying to make it and paint it as.
Okay,
but that's not what it is.
We can
like that, and that's the victim mentality shit. It has to stop. We can't do that to Martin Lawrence in the legendary show that is Martin. We cannot do that because we know that that's not what it was and that's not what it is.
How do you know that though? That's what I'm saying. You say
at no point.
How do you know that?
Demaris, we've watched this show. It's been syndicated reruns for years. It's on Netflix. Nobody has ever watched it and said, "Yo, I ain't gonna lie, he going crazy on Pam," and it's only because she brown skinned.
But that's because you weren't really looking for it, and you wouldn't be the victim in that. Like you wouldn't be the.
That don't mean I can't see the victim and know that some colorism shit is going on because I'm not the victim.
But what I'm saying is that show came out years ago, Mom. First of all, we can end this conversation because we're not going to agree, and that's fine. But I just think that, like I said, nobody's calling Martin. I'm not calling Martin a bad person. I just think that again, colorism is so embedded in our society that half the time we don't even notice it when it pops up.
And I also think that colorism is so embedded in our society that we call something colorism when it's not.
Okay.
That's what I think. But I think that is so embedded.
Throughout history, darker brown and darker skinned women have been labeled as ugly, as manly and aggressive and nappy headed. Those are all colorist tropes. So if they pop up in jokes back in the day, yeah, the same way niggas used to call darker skinned people African booty scratchers. These things were real. Like this happened. But back in the day, we were not as sensitive to it. But that doesn't make it like less real. Light-skinned girls have always been labeled as prettier and more attractive and softer. Though that's real. They have studies on shit like that. That is real.
I'm not saying it's not. I'm saying here, in this instance, it's not real. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that it doesn't exist.
So you think that Martin Lawrence in the 90s, you think that he was above being affected by society's tropes. You think that he was just way beyond that. You don't think that society affected him and his writing at all? I'm
not going to say
or
it didn't affect
at all.
No, I don't think him. No.
The same.
Well, first of all, Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell are like best friends in real life. They've done multiple movies together.
Of course.
So like, they were casted probably because they have a history. Like I think they've all done movies before this together when they were all in the same movie.
So do you think it's possible that the same person that has a stereotypical trope on his show named Shanae, is that her name? Mm-hmm. You don't think that person who created that character is capable of having a little bit of colorism in their jokes, even if they're not doing it on purpose?
I'm not saying he's not capable of having colorism in his jokes. I'm saying I don't think that was Martin's point and that was his thought process.
Oh, I don't think so either.
So what are we talking about?
No, because what I'm saying is it's embedded. Sometimes we have stereotypes in our head that because we were raised on it, we don't even think about it. It's not us intentionally being racist or being colorist or anything. These are things that this was the way the world was when we were raised. So there's some things we just don't think about. I don't think he was intentionally trying to be harmful because she was dark-skinned. I think those were automatically the jokes he went to because that's what people have always said about dark-skinned women. It's the easy, low-hanging fruit. That's what I'm saying. But again, we can agree to disagree. I understand people's point in saying that, there can be a victim mentality with that. And I also understand Ari's point because she's not the first dark-skinned girl to have ever said that. She's not the first person to bring up the fact that there was obviously a clear difference in between the light-skinned girl and the dark-skinned girl on that show. And also, I think if you ask the actors and the actresses, even though they're all cool with each other and the writers, I think they can understand where those tropes come from too, because I'm sure they've experienced that in Hollywood as well.
I would love to hear from Tashina Arnold about that.
Yeah, I would love to hear from her too. I doubt she'd speak on it, but...
She would speak on it. Why wouldn't she? I think she would put it to bed very quickly, like, no, that's not what the energy was. I never once felt like that. I think if Tashina Arnold felt like that slightly, that would have disappeared from.
But again, I don't think that he was doing it intentionally, or
whether he was or he wasn't.
her.
I'm saying if she felt like that at some point in the whole Martin world, she would have said something to the writer. She would have come out and said it. We would have heard her talk about it. Now that years passed, the show is over. I'm sure she would have said something about it. And maybe she did. I could be ignorant and never saw her speak about it. But I'm just saying I've never seen it. I've never heard it. This is the first time I'm ever hearing anybody speak about their characters' dynamics and saying, bring the whole colorism thing and, this, that, and the third. I just think that victim mentality is real. Colorism is real. And I think we just got to find the spots where we know for sure that's what that is. But if it's not, which I don't think Martin is, I don't think that was a colorism thing. I don't think that was on his mind. I don't think that was a part of the energy of the show. I just think that was the best friend of my girlfriend. And, you know how the relationships are with your girl, your best friend's boyfriend. It's like, he don't like you, you don't like him, you don't think he's good enough for your girl. He think that you the single friend who be trying to have her out in the face of other guys and think it's that dynamic. You come in the crib, it's like, yo, what's up? What you want? Like, I don't think it was because she was brown skinned. Like, I don't get that.
Well, since Ma doesn't agree with me, white man, what do you think?
I think Full House shows you that the nuclear family is whatever you make it.
Oh, okay, cool.
And also Happy Gilmore's 2 is an incredible film and definitely needed a reboot.
Did you see it?
Listen, I'm just trying to stay out of black people's business. I'm just doing my best.
It was a test. It was a test.
I'm just doing my best.
Demaris threw a grenade with no pin in it, right on your lap. And you trying to figure out.
I stayed quiet for the whole segment.
Yeah, you trying to figure out what to do with it. It's all good.
Anyways, what's everyone watching? I did watch Happy Gilmore too.
What'd you think about it?
It's not a cop-out answer. I didn't need it, but I didn't mind it. If it never existed, the world would remain the exact same.
So it's not Belly 2.
I have not seen Belly 2.
You never saw Belly 2? Oh. So it's not...
Nothing was worse than when I brought up Belly 2 as a joke with Chris Gotti, and he was like, yo, I produced that. No one brought that up. I thought I even searched my Twitter to see if anyone would catch because we didn't cut it out.
Yeah.
So I was like, well, that was awkward. Yeah. And even how I cleaned it up was kind of bad. And that's my man's too. Yeah. So I felt really awful. But
Happy Gilmore,
the first one, is a classic.
For sure, without a doubt.
It changed. The world was one way.
Yeah.
And then the world was a different way after it came.
Yeah.
I'm saying the world did not change, but I didn't mind it. It's a reboot of somebody that's in their 50s of something they did as a classic in their 30s.
I liked it. I thought it was cool. I wasn't, like you said, I wasn't like, yes, this is incredible. I didn't feel like that. But it was a cool movie. It was like a paying homage to the first one. There were a lot of callbacks, a lot of characters who were not in this one, but this is their son.
Everybody's kid showed up.
Yeah, so I like that aspect of it. The elephant in the room, they threw some shots at our guys over at Live Golf. That's what the whole premise of the whole thing was.
Not exactly, but yeah.
It was, what do you mean not exactly? It was exactly, they just didn't say Live Golf.
But that's not what Live Golf is exactly doing.
I'm not saying that's what they're doing, but if you ask the PGA, that's what Live Golf.
For sure, yeah, you're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. Yes.
This is exactly what Live Golf is doing.
Out the gate, because I went in with no expectations. I didn't want to come in like, fuck, I'm gonna be a hater or I can't wait. When he killed his wife off the drive, I said, oh, this may be one of the funniest movies I've ever seen. Out the gate, you killed your wife. Yeah. That's how your wife died?
Right.
I thought it was going to be the funniest movie ever at that point. And then it was cool.
It was cool. It was cool. Not mad at it. And we obviously love and support Adam Sandler. So,
and it's okay to just relax and watch stupid humor.
Yeah. But I did like the fact that, in watching Happy Gilmore 2, naturally I watched the first one. I had to go back to the first one.
I was a little mad at Chubb's son. They didn't have to make him like that. Chubbs was an upstanding... Just because he didn't have a hand, he was relatively in shape for his age. He was a golf pro. They just made his son just some fat piece of shit. I mean, that was
my God.
The mini golf spot.
Yeah,
they didn't have to do that to him.
No, listen, man. Yeah, that's his son. His son is not like that, or is it his son?
Did you think that that Happy was gonna bang The dance coach.
Yes.
Yeah, that storyline just they led you into that whole thing, and I was like, oh, this is gonna be the new mom.
Yeah, he's a
and
changed
then
man.
they abandoned that storyline within 5 seconds.
Yeah, he's a changed man. Changed happy. I did enjoy it though. Shout out to Adam Sandler again. Happy Gilmore is obviously, a cult classic. And it was cool to see him do a second one and kind of have fun with the brand. So yeah, Happy Gilmore 2. That's the only movie, the new one I watched.
Where do we rank the Sixth Sense kid in child actors?
The Sixth Sense kid.
Yeah, I See Dead People. He's like one of the most famous taglines in movie history.
Okay.
Where do we rank him on child actors? He keeps up, man. He was in the Entourage movie. He's been in some shit.
He's no Barrymore.
Well, I mean, come on.
He's no Barrymore.
She laid out Reese's Pieces and then had the most legendary career of all fucking time.
Yeah.
But I think we need to put a little respect on his name. Because we've watched a lot of child actors like lose it. Mm-hmm. And he was a cute kid and didn't turn out to be a cute man.
Yeah.
And he's still getting roles. Mm-hmm. So, I mean.
You don't think he's a unit?
Not until they took his ligament out or whatever the fuck so he could swing.
Yeah.
I feel like if we doing like that type of ranking with child actor, Dakota Fanning spanking all these bitches.
Yeah.
Outside of Barrymore.
Oh, all right. I was about to say she's
outside of Barrymore. But Dakota Fanning, wasn't she like the youngest person ever to win an Oscar or some shit like that? Like my bitch been spanking them.
And they called her they boxed her in. She was the female I See Dead People. And then she just went out the gate.
She went crazy.
What was the first movie that made her famous again?
Oh God, it was the one with
She played a creepy kid
with Leonardo DiCaprio. Not Leonardo. Huh?
Holy shit.
Oh wow.
Dakota Fanning is an I Am Sam. But what was the scary movie that like really put her on the map?
The one with Robert De Niro.
Yeah.
What the fuck was the name of that? That's why I remember her from. The one. She was in Man on Fire. Damn, she was in everything.
What? That's the girl that gets kidnapped in Man on Fire?
Hide and Seek is what I'm talking about.
And not only that, and she's in Equalizer 3 with Denzel as the new agent, as the FBI agent. Look how that whole story.
Okay.
Oh wow.
All right, hold on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
She may rival.
Put some respect on my bitch name. Like she's crazy. Drew Barrymore is just extremely famous.
Wait.
The movie. She's
is
just
Dakota
famous.
Fanning? Because I'm old, but I don't think I'm that old. She's not the daughter from Mrs. Doubtfire, is she?
No.
Okay.
All white people don't look like.
Yes, y'all do.
Because I'm looking at that like.
She wasn't Matilda either.
That was Mara Wilson.
Okay, Mara Wilson.
Who was Matilda?
Okay.
I didn't even know. See, look at my brains.
It's right there.
It's
right there.
You
didn't even see
Wade Braun is a hip hop historian.
But you didn't even see I threw that off the glass.
And then I said Matilda. I didn't even look.
Yeah, go get it. Go get a bucket. Man, come on, this is what I do, man.
I don't know. Dakota might be up there because to Demaris' point, yeah, Drew Burke, she's famous. Like you take out Charlie's Angels.
See, all right. Well, take away Jordan's fadeaway. My closet is 80% empty if you take that out. Like, take away Jordan's fadeaway. My closet is 80% empty.
All right, Dakota, Man on Fire. She's smoking child actor Drew Barrymore. And it's not even close. Even though E.T. is a classic. Mm-hmm. Dakota, the shit y'all named, I forgot she was even in all of those movies.
Yeah.
That's like a Leonardo DiCaprio.
Oh, there you go.
Discography
it's Leo.
Before you're even 15.
Leo's the greatest child actor.
Yeah, I mean.
Leo and Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Yeah. I feel like
I think we should be having the Dakota Fanning Leo conversation. What's your favorite Drew Barrymore films after like she became an adult? Like you love the one with Jimmy Fallon where they love the Red Sox?
Not that one. I didn't love that. I don't know if love is the word. I love that.
Which, by the way,
50 First Dates.
Classic. Yeah, I'm not.
Classic.
First of all, I'm not mad at the Jimmy Fallon Red Sox movie either.
He's just not that into you?
Wait,
Classic.
She wasn't even the lead in that.
She's in it, though. It doesn't matter.
Dakota is the lead. She's the lead girl that gets kidnapped every time.
No, she wasn't the lead. Denzel's the fucking lead. Are you kidding me?
All right,
Denzel doesn't have purpose unless she's there.
That's a fact.
What about Jason Weaver?
All right, now Baby D. That's my guy.
Yeah.
That's fam. Jason Weaver's my man. That's
a huge supporter of this podcast and one of the #1 recording artists when it comes to any animated movie
I love
on
the
Earth.
Jackson series on fucking VH1.
Lion King.
Yeah, but that's...
Smart Guy.
Yeah. The Shy.
Thea.
Thea.
If you guys leave out ATL, I'm fighting everybody in it.
ATL. No, I get it. Yeah. Drumline. Yeah. He got Jason Weaver got some joints, but those aren't box office smashes. Those aren't like, that's not Man on Fire.
You know what surpasses Leo, E.T., the Red Sox, everything? He sang I Just Can't Wait to Be King.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
That's above everything we just named.
The internet is saying...
You cannot make an argument.
Listen.
I Just Can't Wait to Be King. The original version was sung by Jason Weaver. That surpasses Wolf of Wall Street. It goes past everything.
So the internet is saying that the most famous child actor, like if you were to think in your head child actor, the first person that comes to your mind would be Macaulay Culkin. He's the most famous child actor of all time. Not as an adult, but as a child, if you line the children up, Macaulay Culkin is the most famous child actor of all time.
For sure.
Yeah, the Home Alone brand alone is... Yeah. I mean, they had a video game.
Mm-hmm. And then they say the second one would be Daniel Radcliffe, who played Harry Potter. That's 8 bangers. 8 bangers in a row.
Yeah, but what has he done outside of the Harry Potter brand? It don't matter.
That's 8 bangers in a row.
If I saw homie in Peaky Blinders, I wouldn't be like, yo, that's Harry Potter. I wouldn't, you know what I'm saying?
Hasn't he tried another movie or two? I feel like I've seen him pop up, but it just was like, yo, why they put Harry Potter in this movie?
He plays a lot of I feel like I've seen him as like an agent. Like
now you see me, now you don't. He was in that.
Yeah, he was in that.
Mm-hmm. What's so fucked up about Harry Potter and the typecast shit? We were talking about old boy from Get Him to the Greek. Mm-hmm. Remember Malfoy's only role after that? It was in Get Him to the Greek, and they were like, yo, let's go play some Quidditch. And he's like, dude, we're at the club. Like, I'm a real person.
Dude, we're at the club is funny as fuck.
He's like, I'm not that actor.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, he was in The Woman in Black too. I remember The Woman in Black.
Which one was that?
The Woman in Black. It was like a scary movie. It came out in 2012.
You want to give me like the premise of the movie?
I don't really exactly remember what.
She's just gonna tell me a movie came out in 2012. I'm gonna be like, yeah, nah, I remember.
Basically, in a village.
Baby D, all right. Yo, we not doing this.
Let me finish.
We not doing In a Village.
I knew what movie she was talking about right away.
In a Village.
A young solicitor travels to a remote village where he discovers that the vengeful ghost of a scorned woman is terrorizing the locals.
Oh, yeah, everyone remembers that.
A vengeful ghost of us. Yeah, nah, I didn't see that one.
I remember, I saw it just because he was in it, but I can't remember it, which means it probably wasn't good. But
listen, I would take that career.
I mean, Robert Downey?
I'd never seen him as a kid.
What?
He would 1000% be in this conversation. Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. Pull it up. Just pull up.
As a kid?
Yeah, he started up.
Just pull up Robert Downey
He's
Jr.
Iron Man to me. I don't know what the fuck.
Outsiders was like his 15th movie at that time.
Pull up Robert Downey Jr., yo, because I don't think y'all really like familiar
I didn't know he had been in the game that long. I actually
think he was the only non-A-list actor that was in Outsiders.
Yo, you kidding me?
That's interesting.
Weird Science. Y'all wasn't there. Y'all too young for that.
Yeah, I don't think I was born. What year was that?
Back to School.
Yes, small.
Literally every actor that you saw like have a cocaine addiction for real publicly was a child actor before.
Chaplin. Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna lie. Robert Downey Jr. Because he go back to the early 80s.
It was a super underrated movie, The Judge, with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Like really underrated.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Like that should have got awards type shit.
It didn't?
I don't think so, but that movie's incredible.
Maul, what are you currently watching?
So I seen Happy Gilmore too. I watched that. I'm still watching Baddies. Baby D, you gotta catch up. It's lit.
I would have to start from season
1. It's lit. Summer is back. She got right back to the bullshit.
Demaris, I promise you could start at any episode you want. And
Summer came back in the house on bullshit. She back in. She squaring up with everybody. It's lit. Come on, jump on. It's all good. They're still in Africa, Johannesburg. Tune in, baby D. But I've been watching that. I still got to see Superman.
Oh, I got to see that too.
Every review has been horrible. Like I wouldn't.
Yeah, but people hated the last Batman, and I thought that shit was dope.
That shit was sleepy as fuck.
I don't know if I saw the last Batman.
That shit was so.
When was the last Batman?
It was with the dude from Twilight.
You don't remember
Robert Pattinson.
You didn't like the last Batman, Peeje? That shit was dope. Like, and that got bad reviews. People wasn't really. Everybody want the boom pow and all that shit. And that ain't. I'm not. Give me a story and give me good acting. It don't necessarily have to be fight scenes and show me.
I didn't see this Batman.
Superman gets his ass whooped the whole time, so you'll like it.
But I want to see that.
I'm at the 7th episode of the most current season of The Bear. I don't want to disappoint you, Demaris.
It's ass.
No, it's not ass. It's just like weirdly emotional.
It was emotional.
I know, but you're gonna understand what I'm saying when you watch it. Every season's been emotional. This one is just like kind of. You know that one friend that like only like brings up therapy topics, and it's like, do you even like get into your own emotions, or you just repeat what therapy says to you?
Yeah.
That it's just like that. It's odd. It's fucking weird. It's not the emotion the chaotic emotion that was once there that I loved in that show it's just, did they get new writers? Like it feels like a chat GBT version of give me emotion in a script. It's just weird. And then they're like, homie goes to the fucking wedding of his ex-wife to make his daughter. It was such like an obvious script where The Bear never gave me obvious.
Okay.
It's just, yeah, of course everyone's going to get to the wedding and he's going to find out that the new husband's actually a good guy and we can figure this out together. It's like, this is not the show. No, somebody drive a car into the fucking house and show what real life is like. Because he wouldn't have been cool with that wedding.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to check it out. I'm gonna get to it.
What you watching?
It's worth watching. I'm just saying, you're gonna be disappointed based off how much we've loved the first 3 seasons.
Okay.
This season is just too like, it's like a daytime soap opera.
Okay. I'm interested. I'll see. I'll check it out. See if I agree with you. Maul, you asked me what I'm watching. Currently, I am watching And Just Like That, which is the Sex and the City reboot. Update: Carrie is still a terrible person. And then
how old is Carrie now?
Carrie's in her 50s, going into 60s.
So it's okay to say she's the problem, right?
Well, her husband died
on the Peloton. You know where they stock went after that? Y'all
so fucked up with
y'all don't remember what Peloton stock went after that?
I remember.
Yo, the company almost folded because of that episode. That's a fact.
They had to put him in a commercial.
Yeah, saying like, yo, listen, like it's not like, it's okay. Like, yeah, that was like a real thing. Like Peloton stock went down crazy after that.
Do you think they cleared that? Like they had to, or they would have sued, right?
I don't know if it's, no, I don't think you can.
Yeah, I don't really think you can sue.
Because
they don't even let us wear logos in fucking photo shoots and we're Z-list celebrities.
HBO, baby. HBO had like, you're not going to say.
What the fuck that mean?
You're not going to, well, in the beginning, like I'm sure they didn't know that he was going to die, but in the beginning, if HBO says, I want to license this fucking logo or license this brand, Peloton isn't going to be like, no, HBO, don't give us free advertising. I'm sure they didn't know that the script was going to end up killing him.
All right. From before time, it was, all right, so what are you using it as? Like, where's our logo used? How is it used?
I doubt they asked.
So it says in Sex...
They 1000% asked that.
In Sex and the City reboot, And Just Like That, a character dies after using a Peloton bike, leading to a significant drop in Peloton's stock price and prompting the company to release a statement defending its product. While Peloton did not pursue legal action against HBO or the show's producers, they did release a commercial featuring Chris Noth, who plays the deceased character, and Peloton instructor Jess King, seemingly in response to the negative portrayal.
Okay, so they tried to sue, and the compromise was, all right, this will be a great commercial that will help you, rather than get some money.
We'll spin it, yeah.
First of all, I've told you guys, I've not watched Sex and the City. So how did he die on a Peloton?
So he was working out at home. He was on a Peloton.
He had a heart attack?
He got off, and then, I think he was about to get in the shower or something. He had a heart attack.
Okay.
Yeah, so it wasn't like he was on the Peloton and fell. I think I'll go out holding the Peloton. Like he didn't have the heart attack on the Peloton, but shortly after he got off the Peloton, he had a heart attack.
And he had already had heart problems.
Gotcha.
But Peloton just was kind of like, the Easter egg and that whole thing. Like,
yeah, they got him out. That
Peloton will kill you.
First episode.
So, we're gonna get sued and we can't be in a commercial to help.
No, I didn't say. I'm just saying that's the the energy that came from that.
But yeah, so I'm watching that and I am just realizing some things about like
Yourself?
dating just don't get easier, like even in your 50s. Like, god damn. Like, what are you doing? Like, after your first husband died, then she go back to her ex. She spun the block, you know, Carrie. My bitch spun the block to the nigga she originally was with before she cheated on that nigga with her husband that died. So she went back to him and now she mad at him because he thinks she's sleeping with the neighbor or he's suspicious of the neighbor. And she's like, why don't you trust me? And he's like, I don't fucking trust you. Like, you cheated on me before. And she's like, that was like 20 years ago. Like, get over it. Which I see both sides. But yeah, that's what I'm watching right now. I'm watching that and then I'm rewatching Succession with someone who has never seen Succession. So we're watching it I'm watching it with them for the first time.
Succession is dope.
Yeah. I still think that Shiv.
I'm also watching Mobland.
character.
I don't know if y'all have gotten into Mobland yet.
No, I haven't. I told you I was going to put that on my queue.
Yeah.
Succession may land in my top 20 TV shows of all time.
Same. It might land in my top 10.
Top 10?
It might land in my top 10.
Not including sitcoms. I know we've been through this argument before.
Yeah.
TV series.
Dramas.
Yeah.
Dramas.
I think Succession is a top.
Is Snowfall in your top 10? Is Snowfall in your top? Did you watch Snowfall?
I did. Remember you walked me through it.
Did you watch it or did you finish it?
I finished it. Mm-hmm.
Is that in your top 10?
No, but I don't like.
It might make my top 25. Again, don't quote me because I'd have to like really think about it. Maybe top 25.
So listen, I enjoyed Snowfall for what it was, but for it to be in my top and my favorite, I don't like shows about drugs and killing and that type of shit. That's not my type of show. I don't like that.
You're from Syracuse.
I'm from, exactly. So I don't want to watch what I grew up around on TV.
Snowfall was probably shot and produced in Syracuse.
But that's
they just
exactly
throw a palm tree next to a house.
So to me, TV is an escape. So I don't want to watch TV that mirrors shit I saw growing up. It makes me very uncomfortable. I'd rather watch rich white drama. That's my favorite type of show.
Oh, you like to watch and see how poor you really are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like to escape from being poor.
No,
okay.
I like to watch shows and see if the whites got my culture figured out. That's what I like.
Who do you think in the TV world was responsible for more death? The Roy family from Succession or any character in Snowfall period?
Oh, just because they're billionaires. Woo hoop.
Woo hoop. Not many people that killed. Yeah.
The centuries of that family.
It's like it's different, but it's not really that different. Succession and Snowfall.
No, they're really different. I'm saying the people in Succession murdered way more people.
100%. 100%.
That crack rock, I don't know. That crack rock spread.
Who do you think funded it? The Roy family.
Shut up, stupid.
I mean, there's something to be talked about there. You could tie it in.
But yeah, I'm rewatching that. It's such a fucking amazingly written show, and I like the humor in that show. I don't like humor in a lot of shows because I don't like overly done humor. I like sarcastic humor that you kind of like got to pay attention to catch it, or like just like a zoom in on a face. Like even if like you have to watch that show to catch like certain little nuances and things like that. Like
how they shot it was brilliant. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Succession. I liked the ending of Succession, same way I liked the ending of The Sopranos. I like endings that make me 5 years later wake up in my sleep and like wonder what those characters are doing.
Yeah. Okay.
Whereas like Breaking Bad had the best sewn up ending ever, probably. You got closure with every character and knew exactly what was going to happen. I'm fine with that. I really like, I've walked down like downtown in the Wall Street area. What's the son? Oldest son?
Kendall.
Like I've tried to find the bench that Kendall was at to like see if he was still there. Like I want to know where I know cousin Greg and I go to the same spots.
Yeah.
Like where are you at? I need to know what's going on.
He owns a bar somewhere around.
Yeah, I heard he's handsy. Allegedly.
Oh.
In real life?
Yeah.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, I think
so. We got to stop watching Succession now.
This was after the show was done. They.
Oh,
said,
okay.
Yeah, he didn't get handsy. So like if you get handsy post show,
he got famous and got handsy.
Yeah, like if you get handsy post show, like we can still watch the show. I feel like that's the rules.
You know what else I'm watching?
What?
So I was watching Atlanta Dream and the Golden State Valkyries play. And
you was at the game or you was watching?
No, I was watching it.
Okay.
And
just curious.
To my surprise, and everyone else's, the game was stopped because someone threw an object on the floor. Now,
did you match purposely to the dildo?
Absolutely.
Okay,
this is Dildo Pride Day.
That's gay. By the way, if you was wondering, that's gay.
That's why I asked if he was at the game.
So
if you was wondering, that's gay.
In NBA games, it's not uncommon somebody throws stuff on the floor, or there's a bottle cap, cup, whatever, jersey. Fans get upset, end up throwing shit on the court. The other night, this between Golden State and Atlanta, the WNBA game, for the first time ever, something flew on the court that
none of them are interested in.
To my belief, I don't think anybody threw that on the court. I think somebody forgot they had it on, and it was. I think somebody had it on and forgot to take it off in the locker room.
No, I feel like there would have been some.
I think that fell out of the shorts.
Straps.
I'm thinking that fell out the shorts.
How deep are the pockets?
Shut up, Mom.
Because there would be some type of strap, but like.
How do you get a dildo into a game?
That's mad easy. They not checking for it. Put it in your pussy. It's not metal.
Baby D.
It's not a hammer. It's not a real hammer, bro. Like, it's not metal.
Baby D, if you telling me that you think that somebody had that dildo inserted in them and pulled it out and threw it on the court?
No, I'm saying that that's a possibility. You asked how it could have got in there. Somebody could have wore it as a strap on. It's not
That's
metal.
what I just said. I said it was one of the players had it on.
No.
She forgot.
No.
She forgot?
You're being an asshole. One of the people who came to the game probably had it on.
Okay, Mo.
But none of the players had it on. In no world could none of the players have had it on.
Mo, I need you to break down to me how somebody could forget that they have a strap on. So that would mean she's naked with a strap on. And then she would be getting dressed to go to the arena. And as she's pulling up her pants, she would forget that there was a dildo attached to her vagina.
And then take her pants off and put on her shorts where the dildo is hanging out the side of the leg now. And she forgot.
And then play basketball.
Dildo dangling.
Yeah, y'all don't see it?
No.
And by the way, I would assume somebody would be at her house that she had this strap on for that wouldn't be like, hey, just a reminder, you still have that on.
It's a tie game with 50 seconds left to go.
A tie game with 50 seconds left and
now,
dildo still on.
I don't think you're as crazy as Demaris for saying, because I was going to say someone could easily sneak that in because it's not metal. You could put it in your pocket, your bag, or whatever. Demaris thought somebody would instead insert it inside themselves and then walk through a metal detector.
So somebody boofed the dildo.
Both of y'all are fucking crazy.
She thought somebody boofed
Both of y'all are fucking insane.
Yo, you thought somebody boofed the dildo to the game? That's craziness.
Again, by definition, what you do with the dildo is boof it.
And then my thing
That's
is,
its purpose.
My thing is, who threw it on the court? Because what are you mad at?
A man definitely brought that and threw that on the court. That's a man thing. A woman did not do that. A man did that. That is man shit. That's a man type of joke.
Now, Demaris, when a video come out of a woman hurling that shit on the court, I want you to have that same energy.
A woman, you really, listen, I'm not saying it's impossible. What I'm saying is, more likely, who do you think finds...
Definitely did that shit.
No, bro. Not,
and I think are women if they identify as it, but a woman did that shit.
That is white boy humor. Throwing a dildo on the court of a WNBA game, that is white boy humor.
That's humor.
That's not throwing no strap, like using a strap, bro. I know how expensive good straps are. They not just throwing out the dildo, bro.
And
it's lime green. That is white boy humor, bro. Shit, not even skin color.
That's a wild color.
Like, that's white boy humor, bro. Like, we know who did that.
They threw Maul's shoe on the court. Like,
a 20-year-old frat boy did that shit.
I just think that it's, the WNBA.
I've been in a sex store. I've never seen a lime green dildo like that.
Now, did the WNBA release a statement in regards to this?
All right, how would the statement go?
Peeje,
that's what I'm asking. I don't know how it would go. I just want to know.
All right, you know what? Let's go back to our ChatGPT segment.
In hockey, they throw the hats on the ice like
that's for a hat trick.
For a hat trick. Okay, so did someone get a double-double or like
Peeje? Look how Peeje trying to tie it. Somebody in hockey, they throw the hats on the ice for a hat trick. What move did somebody do for them to be like, yo, yes, it's dildo time? like tie game, you take the strap off.
If it was a double-sided dildo, I would think a double-double. But I don't. Yeah, like that. I'm not sure with just a regular.
What's
dildo.
this, Demaris? What is the significance in throwing a dildo?
How the
You've used dildos before.
Okay,
This is your culture.
That's
She's mad at me because this is her culture.
This is your culture.
Yeah, this is your culture, Demaris. You used the dildo before. What is there any significance?
I've never told you that.
Is there any significance in?
No, there's no.
throwing
That's
a
never
dildo?
been done before. So I've never seen a dildo.
So we're in new territory with this
yes.
thing. Okay.
That's why I said that.
All right, I'm listening. We're learning together. I'm just trying to learn.
Also, never mind. Let's we get our jokes off. So let's get our jokes off.
Also, what? No, go ahead.
I think that's mad disrespectful. But let's get we're getting jokes off.
You think that's disrespectful what they did, throwing the dildo on the court?
Yes.
But why do you think that's disrespectful?
Because they wouldn't throw a dildo at a male basketball game. They did that like because female basketball players are always like heralded as lesbians. Like that's
heralded.
Yo, I'm not.
They're always heralded as lesbians.
Okay, this is ChatGPT. This is not me. This is what the president of the WNBA would say as a statement for the dildo being thrown. While we appreciate the passion of our fans, that's not hilarious to anyone.
We appreciate the passion of our fans.
This is in regards to a dildo being thrown onto the court.
Yeah.
While we appreciate the passion of our fans, we ask that they show their support in ways that don't involve adult novelty items on the hardwood. The safety of our players and the integrity of the game comes first, and this isn't that kind of arena.
Well, I love this quote. For some reason, it seems to be a tradition of sorts to throw dildos onto the field during Buffalo Bills games, as that's what happened at least 3 times since 2016. So we're missing out on this something. There's a tie-in with dildo in sports. Clearly. See, Demaris, to you, they threw a dildo on a football field.
Okay.
So your theory, we got you out of here. Smoked your theory. Gone. Yeah, they've been doing it. See, Buffalo Bills is like, yo, y'all late. We've been getting dildos thrown on our court. Y'all late to the dildo game.
I actually think you're supporting her thoughts of this being some white boy shit.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
You know, Rob Gronkowski's from Buffalo.
No. I'm just saying that she's saying because they wouldn't do that if it was men. They wouldn't have threw that.
Oh.
And I'm saying they do that at Buffalo Bills games. So her theory of they wouldn't do it to men is debunked.
It's funny at the WNBA. I think it's wild gay that a bunch of straight men bought dildos to throw them at the Buffalo Bills game.
Me too.
That's some gay ass shit.
Me too. Maybe somebody in the crowd was attracted to one of the women on the WNBA floor, and he probably got his number on the end of the dildo and was like, "You," thinking it would land in front of her. And
Dildos be heavy too.
I was like, that would probably hurt, no?
Like it ain't hit nobody.
You asking me if a dildo would hurt?
I don't know.
You think I've held a dildo before?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, okay, so why you
So you
looking at
never
me?
even picked
You're an
one up
adult
to
that's
see
lived
what
for a
it
while
weigh?
that understands like physics.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Say that again?
You never picked one up to see what it would weigh?
Demaris, you think in my lifetime I've picked a dildo up before?
Like you've been to a sex toy store with a woman?
Yeah, but they're
Correct.
usually in the plastic.
No, hold on. Correct.
Okay.
Keep going.
So you never was like, oh damn, it's like this one, like this big. Like you never.
See, no, because Demaris be wanting me. She want me to get canceled. She want me to curse her out on camera so she could try to take me to court. I'm not doing that. No, Demaris, I've never done that.
Do you think that Maul, when he went to the sex shop, was shopping for dildos with that woman?
Oh yeah, it is small.
We just went to get. She wanted a fishnet bodysuit.
Oh my God,
the
y'all!
crotch
Let me
out.
tell y'all how I tried a sexual enhancement pill. I should have saved this for Patreon. Actually,
So what happened?
Peeje, please don't.
Wait, that's the ones.
Your clip blew up like a knuckle.
Wait, that's the ones that you insert in.
No.
Sorry, HR.
No, it's
into your vagina.
No, it's gummy. They're gummies. They're
Okay.
called boner bears.
All right. Hold on. See.
Wait,
Because
no.
if I came in here and landed on boner bears, y'all would look at me like,
I swear
that's
to
genius.
God.
Boner bears is fucking genius.
I swear to God, they're
I'm
called
sure they
boner
look like gummy bears.
Boner
are.
bears
Boner
are
bears.
genius.
Mailman.
That's for the. So Demaris, what you took a male enhancement pill
Well,
for?
I was at a sex toy shop and we were shopping for like the like the little card
Wait,
game.
go to the two bears just laying on each other. No, to the left, Josh.
I love
To the
that-
right.
and I
Look at
I love that they're vegan. They specified that.
Yeah,
no bears were hurt.
No bears were harmed
Yeah.
in the making of bear boners.
boner bears. But yeah,
Boner bears.
we were going to like find like the little couple card games that like you get to know each other and shit like that. And we saw
Who are you with?
Jesus.
Okay. Go ahead.
And we saw honey packs and we were like, we were just talking like, what is it? We were talking to the lady that works there and we were like, what does that really do? Like those
and
don't
Jesus
really work.
turned the honey packs into boner bears.
Into
Yeah.
wine, actually.
Jesus saw that honey. He walked on lube.
He slipped on lube. Yo, look what Demaris be doing when she not in the office. See, this is why I gotta start calling y'all on the weekend to see what the fuck y'all be on, man. Like, Demaris is buying boner bears. Like, what is she doing? What the fuck?
When we all go to
doing?
SummerSlam on Saturday,
Yo,
bring the pack.
No, they were in.
I used all of them.
They were not in my house, but
Okay.
all right. So you took male enhancement boner, boner bear.
yeah, you're supposed to take like 2 or 3 of them. Yeah.
Men are not women.
It doesn't matter. The girl. So the reason why we.
All right. So you took it. What happened?
The reason why we grabbed that is because the girl at the counter, she was like, no, some of them do work. She said, here, I've taken these. You guys should try these ones.
Okay, so you
That's
took that.
what
So what happened now?
We had a great night.
Nothing.
But no, it's not nothing. They work. They increase your libido. It could have been a placebo effect, but they increase your libido. They make you even more hornier than usual and make you be able to last longer horny wise. Like the horny doesn't really subside.
Man, they not Rose Sparks.
Those might be roe bears. We need some roe bears.
Have you ever taken your girl's macaroot before?
I've taken macaroot. I don't know about a girl's macaroot. I've taken
Yeah, macaroot isn't just for women. It's for
Nah, I know, but that shit.
Sorry.
That's the one.
macaroot is
Yeah.
great.
Oh, yeah.
That's
macaroot is great for you.
Can't take that.
You should
Oh no,
have
I
that
know.
part of your-
It's incredible.
that should be part of your weekly routine for sure. Absolutely.
I was looking at the mailman crazy off the macaroot. When I was celibate.
macaroot. It does it to both genders. I'm telling you. I be taking
But look-
macaroot and getting mad
I'm just
horny
saying,
out
man.
of nowhere.
Look what
that shit
baby-
is like the most natural
yeah,
shit.
but look what Baby D be doing though. Like y'all
didn't do
missing
anything.
the wrong.
And macaroot get girls thick in the right ways.
Yeah.
Well,
Nah,
thick
that's-
however women want to be thick. But,
That's just potatoes and shit.
so I thought, Demaris, you were talking about the shit that you insert inside women's
No,
vaginas.
God, no.
Because I did that one time 7 years ago.
7 years ago.
If they weren't doing like influencer packages, because that's why we did it. She was an influencer in that world. And she was like, they sent me this product to try it. And I was like, well, let's try it. You know, because she had the same way when, you know, we put ads out, we have to try the product first.
Yeah.
Before
Like
we
when
talk
they
about
sent
it.
us all them dildos and roses and shit, I took some home.
Yeah. So I inserted that shit in her vagina in like the beginning of the day. We went about our day. We didn't make it till like 11 a.m. before this bitch was like tugging on my fucking shirt to go fuck.
But look at you. Come on. How can
No,
you
it
do
was
this?
not me. She was. We had hung out mad times before that. I'm telling you, it was the product. I'm telling you, it was the product.
It wasn't you.
I've never met a more horny woman in my fucking life until that was inserted in there. That shit went all the way to anal, and I was like, "What are we doing here?"
Listen, man,
like that,
having a
you
great
have
time.
turned into a whole new human being off this.
Shout out to the bare boners out there.
Well, that wasn't bare boner.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that should be. I'm telling you, that
You
should be
shouldn't
working.
insert a gummy into a woman's vagina.
So Demaris, we didn't find out exactly what happened.
I'm just talking. It just makes you very
warm,
virile.
virile. Ooh, I like that word.
That's a
Virile
keyword.
and feral. Yeah, for real.
Made you very virile. You just couldn't wait, right? You started in the car, like.
Well, it was a 45-minute drive because it takes you 45
Oh,
minutes.
you was in there going crazy
you
on
please-
yourself. You was
Can you please relax?
Baby D was in traffic going crazy.
Can you please relax, please? Please.
No, he was telling you to relax.
Yeah, I'm chilling. But I know you was in that car for 45 minutes off the bare boner. Nah, that foot definitely ended up on the console. That leg ended up on the console, baby D. We not doing that. I know
Relax.
exactly what type of time he was in traffic.
Relax.
It's all good though. You my nigga. I ain't tripping. It's all
Thank
good. Do we have any voicemails?
You've got mail.
This episode of Voicemails is sponsored by.
Boost.
Of course it is.
Whoever threw that dildo was
Hey
on
y'all,
the bear.
just wanted to call and update you about the guy that I'm dating. Found out his son isn't his. First of all, let's set the record straight. And you know what?
Wait, stop.
Son wasn't his.
Stop.
The son ain't his.
Stop. All right, slow down. Let's get a backstory to this entire thing. The guy called about this, right?
No, she did.
She called.
Remember?
Yeah.
He
Oh
found out the
yeah.
son
Oh yeah, the
wasn't-
piece of shit. Yeah, all right, cool.
So now the son ain't his. Remember I told you, what if the son ain't his? Y'all like, oh, nah. Okay, so the
Yeah,
son ain't
and
his.
she wanted him to get over that shit. And all right, cool. Yeah, I remember she was an asshole.
Start.
Hey y'all, just wanted to call and update you about the guy that I'm dating. Found out his son isn't his. First of all, let's set the record straight. And you know what? This what pissed me off. I've called in before. Every time I call in, Mom agree with me. Rory got some shit to say. Rory, motherfucker, I said that I am trying to be supportive. And like Demaris said, I'm not showing him that I don't give a fuck. It's not my fucking baby. I can only care so much, bro. Like, I get it. It's fucked up. I said it many times, it's fucked up. Anyway. Okay, so I initiated a conversation with him. I really just only talked to him when he wanted to talk about it, but I initiated a conversation, just kind of asking him about it, because he was hanging out with his family and shit, and like, he just, you know, they was with the kids and shit. And I was
We know you had kids.
It's fucked up. You don't know what I gotta get. So he said that he feels supported by me. And really my question was like, how long do I expect it to last? And I didn't even feel right asking him that. So that's why I asked y'all, and y'all didn't give me no fucking answer. But no, like, he say he good, but I don't really feel like he good for real. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I mean, it seems like he getting better. I will say that. But I just want to kind of, you know what I'm saying? I just want to know how to navigate that shit, because I ain't never been in no situation like this, and I fuck with dude. Like, I ain't gonna lie. So, trying to support this black man through this tough time, but damn.
Okay. So, because you didn't agree with her, and she was like, she's trying to talk directly to you.
Thank you for confirming what I said before. He should run for the hills.
He should not.
No.
She's having normal feelings. She's having normal feelings.
Yeah.
She said that she doesn't express it to him.
She's trying to be supportive. She's trying to be supportive.
I'm sort of being a dick.
She's trying to be supportive, but she's like, yo, like,
it was just even when he was around other kids. Fuck them kids. Get away from kids.
That's not what she said. What she was saying was, damn, now you ain't the only one without a. Now you the only one without a kid. That's fucked up. That's what she was saying.
She's having normal thoughts, and I'm glad she's not saying them to him. But I don't know if that's the person that he needs to be around. If she's thinking that already, she's not wrong. Listen. If I was in that situation too, I'd be like, all right, that'd be odd. But if a woman found out that kid wasn't hers, but I'd probably be relieved too. That'd be a weird reverse, but yeah.
How?
I don't know.
How does that woman know?
I don't know. I'm doing hypotheticals.
How do you not know if this is your kid? Did you birth this child or not? Yeah.
Hypotheticals.
Yeah.
I'd probably be relieved, like, okay, I want to be with this person. This is a little bit more helpful. Now we can like actually start a family ourselves, and you know, whatever. But if you on that type of energy with what he's going through, if you care for him, I would leave him alone. I mean, because your agenda right now is not the most important one if somebody is going through that.
But she's being supportive. She's just like, yo,
she hasn't explained how she.
When we wrapping this up,
just being quiet.
No, she said when you
she's like, yo, she care about him. You know what I'm saying? She just like, yo, she sees that he is getting better though. Like he's starting to get over it. His feelings are, you know.
That's not what she said.
She said he's getting better. He looked like he feel like he's doing better with it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how men cry in silence.
Yeah, but you don't know this, man.
I know men, and we cry in silence.
Pause.
Yeah, okay, all right. I see what. All right.
You cry in silence with other men?
Well,
we all sit in a circle and just go.
No, everybody's crying in silence. Just weird shit.
Just keep being supportive to your man. I don't blame you for your feelings. Just keep being supportive. And eventually.
Support your
man. How is she supporting though?
Honestly, get that nigga a baby. Like, if you really want him to get over it, give him a baby.
I mean.
You could tell he a good dad already. He done proved that he a good dad. Get that nigga a baby so he can stop talking about the last.
You're like one of those people, like when the dog gets ran over, it's like, let's just buy the same breed.
But this time we won't, we'll adopt. We won't buy from a breeder.
And we'll go to a less busy street.
Yeah. We'll adopt. We won't buy from a breeder. Yeah, no, I think that Demaris that's a good point.
Give him a baby?
Yeah. Why
not? I think that's exactly what his broken heart needs right now.
No, I'm just saying he feels like he seems like he wants a baby.
Get over something is to get up underneath something new. Like,
y'all love that.
No, I'm not saying don't fuck through the pain.
Hold on, Rory. I got this. Y'all love that one. Why that's y'all go to?
That's y'all go to too.
No, it ain't.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. We be crying. We be fucked up.
Y'all be crying in another bitch pussy.
Yeah, I done cried in some pussy before.
Exactly.
We cry in silence as men, but in pussy,
Oh, it was out loud.
tears.
Yeah. Y'all cry in
acts as
silence, but
lubricant.
y'all don't cry alone.
I'm with fucking
Your
through
head
the
on
pain.
another bitch's shoulder or titties, which one.
But I'm just saying, as a man that just, I believe it was 4 years old, if I remember correct, when he found
Baby.
out.
Yeah.
And I'm shocked this is Demaris' thoughts at this point, because you said, how could you not think that's your child no matter what? You had
It is.
formed a bond.
Mhm.
So you think a woman that had called into a podcast to say, yo, when's this guy going to get over this traumatic experience within 2 weeks, should then give him a
It has not
baby
been 2 weeks.
because he's going to be so trusting that that's his kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think that's the best advice. Let's ruin this man's life even more.
How is that? It won't ruin his life. I
You
don't
think this
that
man
will
trusts,
ruin his life.
if a pregnancy test pops up, you think this man is in the right state of mind to think that any pregnancy test would be true?
But she knows.
He probably thought the same thing about the other girl.
But what I'm saying is,
He stayed there for 4 years.
it won't take 5. Well, now he knows better, so he won't take 4 or 5 years to get a fucking pregnancy test. He gonna test that baby at birth, and then it's his, and then he's happy, he's overjoyed, and he's cool. Is he still gonna miss the other baby? Yeah, but not as much.
I'm sure those doctor visits are going to be so pleasant for 9 months when you don't know if it's your baby or not.
I'm sure
I'm sure that's going to be the greatest
I'm sure the other situation was a little
prenatal
different.
experience that, okay. I'm saying leave that man alone. He needs time.
Okay.
Don't get pregnant by him.
Should we take it to the Zoom?
Nah.
I think so.
I feel like we already have all the information we need. I feel like Zoom.
No, it's not true because we don't know how she supports him. She just says, I support
Yeah.
him. What's the fuck that mean?
She says she listens to him.
Yo, they be thinking that's the support, don't they?
So how the fuck I'm supposed
Women are insane.
You don't want me to give
Women
you
are
another baby.
insane.
You don't want me to listen to you. What the fuck do you want? What do you want in terms of support? Don't say mouth, Ma.
Nah, I don't want that. Well,
It is helpful.
That helps, but
It
I don't.
does,
I
yeah.
don't, I don't
No, it does like
want
make
that.
things a
Yeah.
little bit easier.
But I don't know if I want that. I'm not gonna shy away from it, but I don't know if I want it.
How after you find out that your kid's not yours and you're with the other girl, how quickly would you accept the head?
The kid isn't mine.
Not because he had left his baby mother, but was still thought it was his kid. After that grief, like how many hours into that, like would you?
Hours. How many hours after you?
I keep telling y'all, my emotions would be, lie more heavily on the fact that she was like lying to me all this time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I think the next step would be just impregnate another woman that you may not fully trust or know.
No, I think he fully trusts his.
I think he should get the head. Don't get me wrong. Like that helps.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like
No, I think that he should,
like pull out for sure.
not have a baby right now, but maybe have the conversation about starting a family. Like obviously, not right now, but obviously you're a great dad. I saw the way you handled, your relationship with this 4-year-old.
Nobody in this room or her cares about this man's feelings at all.
Why?
You think that's the Band-Aid after 4
No,
years
I'm
of
not-
finding out?
I'm not saying
let's
that's
just redo it.
I'm not saying that's the Band-Aid. I'm just saying he obviously loves the idea of family and having a child. He loves that.
Not anymore.
No. That doesn't mean he doesn't. No, that doesn't mean he doesn't love the idea of it. He just found out that the kid that he thought was his because of a woman he was dealing with, she was lying to him, is not his. He has a current girlfriend who loves him, who cares about him. Like, and through this, I think the conversation of, so you obviously are a great dad. I love the way you handled your relationship with this kid. I don't know if they had the conversation of if he'll continue to have a relationship with the kid or not. I don't know if they've had that conversation.
Hey,
that's what I'm saying. We should have it in the Zoom room.
Imagine being a great dad to a child that you found out was not yours.
But
you
it
think
doesn't mean
you
that
can't
you no
wait to
longer-
go be a dad somewhere else.
It doesn't mean that you're not. Yeah, because you see how much you enjoy being a dad. Like it's not. Granted, you're still mourning the kid, but it never means you're never going to want to have a kid again, Rory. Like I think you're being a little.
I'm not
dramatic.
saying that. No, I'm being dramatic.
Yeah, a little bit. Like you, like
He had a child for 4 years and found out it wasn't his. I'm being dramatic.
Yes, but I don't
Give
think
this man some time. You think just replacing with a new family?
You
is
making it seem like
insane?
I'm saying get pregnant right now. I'm saying no. Have the conversation of eventually one day starting their own family. If that's where they're at in their relationship. I don't know where their relationship is at.
Deep therapy that he deserves.
But what we all
is
need
never
deep
gonna
therapy.
never gonna trust a woman for quite some time.
I agree.
As he should.
I agree,
And I'm not
but
saying
that's-
the woman that called in is untrustworthy. I'm really not saying that.
I get what
I'm
you're
saying
saying.
somebody that goes through that situation Yeah, I don't
It'd
think
be very hard for them to trust again.
that's, again, I'm not comparing dogs, babies, all that, but like imagine watching your dog get ran over and someone taps you on the shoulder and says, we could go to the breeder tonight. Like I got,
But here's
it's like, wait, can I mourn watching my fucking dog get run over?
Hold on. Well, Rory. So yes, that is insensitive for you to say, hey, let's just go get another dog.
So insensitive.
Obviously, your dog is not replaceable, right? I would fucking slap the shit out of somebody if they was, I buried my dog earlier. If they'd have said that to me, I'd have wilded out. But
Let's just do a new family.
At the same time,
Let's do it again, but for real this time.
what does help?
That was practice.
Yeah, we could train this dog.
What does help is getting another dog. It's not a replacement.
But give it some time.
Yes, give it some time for
No,
sure.
for sure. But I'm saying have the conversation.
She said he's clearly not over it yet. Give this man some time is all I'm saying.
Okay,
we
and we
agreeing.
agreed
I think we're all
with you.
agreeing.
Nobody
We're all saying the
disagreed
same
with you.
thing. We agree.
Sorry.
We're just saying it seems like at some point they will have to have their own conversation about family. If that's where they're at in their relationship, which is why I said I have more questions. I want to know, did he always feel like the baby wasn't his, or just one random day, 4 years into it, he was like, you know what? I'm not too sure of this baby. Like, I have questions. I have questions that I would want to ask her. Like,
I'm pro Zoom room for almost all these things. I don't know if I want to play with somebody's life like this. I don't know if I want to, even if she'd agree to do Zoom room. I don't know if I don't like that. That feels nasty. No.
I wasn't looking at it that heavy, but yeah, now that you laid it on like that, yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Fucking
No, we
Inflate the
joked about when
balloon
Owen is
ass.
walking around with his daughter in his hand at the baseball field. We've done some Zoom rooms on Patreon, but I don't know. Like, I don't even know how I'd feel if somebody would call into a podcast, talk about kids not mine, and get over it. And now she on camera. Like, I don't know.
I'm
That's
sure
a
he
that's
would-
a like. I think
I'm sure
I think
he
that
would feel
we're
some
entering
type of
like
way.
some different territory.
I feel like he would feel some type of way if he heard this voicemail. So the Zoom room ain't that big of a deal. He would feel some type of way if he heard this fucking voicemail. The first
fair,
voice note she
but
ever
that's a
left was the worst.
conversation. If you get on fucking camera and talk about as my girlfriend now and telling the world that I don't have baby's not mine,
Yeah.
and to get over it, no, I think we enter in. And you can keep all this. Don't.
I mean, but we're here for the content. I don't give a fuck about their lives. That's on her if she wants.
Yeah, that's something we have to get into. Like, y'all don't give a fuck about real lives. I don't care about their home being upside down.
If Vlad gonna do the interview, if you want to come out here and snitch, you gonna
She gonna
snitch.
buy crack from somewhere. Might as well get it from me.
It was.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Ain't no Uzis made in Harlem.
Yeah, ain't no Uzis made in Harlem. My bad. Muscle memory. My bad. I was in another place. I'm sorry.
I mean, that is a fact, though. At some point, if I don't sell crack, somebody's still gonna buy crack.
Don't get it.
I get it. I don't know. I just think.
No, but I feel you though. We ain't got to
Listen,
we ain't got to put on.
Finding Jack Harlow in somebody's DMs on stage is hilarious to me.
Yeah.
This one is just like,
because it's real.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's real. It's real. Somebody's really hurt and going through something. So yeah.
with that said, bills to pay. How we started the episode. If you would
Exactly.
like to come on here, you're more than welcome to come.
No. We ain't gonna do it. I'm with you on that. We're not gonna do it. But I do have more questions though. So
Yeah, keep calling in. We'll keep it anonymous. And
I want to know how
that.
long into it did he feel like the baby wasn't his? Did he always feel like the baby wasn't his? Or was it just a random, just like, let me go get a DNA test or whatever, just to swab and see, like, was it random or was it like something he always felt in looking at the child? Like, he always felt like this wasn't his child. Like, I want to know how y'all got to discovering that he wasn't the father. Like, was it a random test or was it something he had been thinking about for a while? That's all.
You'd still raise the baby, so it's all right.
Yeah. I'm not a stepdad. I just stepped up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There you go.
Difference between a dad and a father.
Come on, man. It wasn't there.
I've always hated that line. 'Cause it's like, all right, well then, all right, tell me the difference. No, the English language just made two words for the same thing. Like, there's a dad, there's a father. All right, well, tell me the difference then.
And where is he? Like,
I've never gotten a clear definition. Not even Webster.
Yeah.
No one can tell me a clear definition.
Yeah.
But this was fun, man.
Yeah. SummerSlam this weekend. Shout out to the champ, Jade.
Yes, and if you're listening to this, we are about to also, if you made it to the end of the episode, you will also get an episode with Jade.
This is like when the Avengers ends, when the credits roll, and then like Wolverine is sitting at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
this
people
is
that
that.
stay in the seats, yeah.
We have Jade Cargill, the champion, coming up right now.